What is up, everybody? Welcome to John Wick 1970s. Tonight, we have a whole bunch of things to go over. Number one, and probably the most important, is what the hell are they going to do with all these Panthers? I don't mean Black Panthers. I mean actual fur-coated kitty cats. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep one in honor of Athena Palmer. Let's be honest. They're going. Everybody, we have the full team here tonight. Hi, everyone. Everyone else snazzy? Going to the Continental wearing their shit
my new blue suit on.
Yes, we got it. Even Kelly! Look at Kelly.
We do. Kelly's got one on. I've got one on. Everyone's got one on tonight. It is suit night. So we are after, I think it's 2 weeks after the first of the year. Everyone has had time to kind of recoup, relax. A lot of you were hella injured last time we played. It wasn't good.
Nope.
Right? I'm pretty sure all you were messed up. Am I correct in saying that? Were you all injured?
I got cat scratch fever.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I only had a little bit of damage.
Yes. Yeah, she only got a little bit.
Okay.
And then I just slammed people with sawzalls.
That's right. Yeah. What?
Got him. Sawzalls.
Sawzalls.
Yep.
Let me know in the audience if the music is too loud, if you guys are good. I have it at like 20%. It should be pretty good. And we're going to start off. I was going to start us the Continental. That was the game plan tonight. But then I asked them, what are you going to do with the Black Cat repair truck full of Panthers? And the group, we left them outside looking out a window. Actually, not the group. Specifically, Laura and Arthur looking out a window, beating a hand to Corella outside, who's got burn marks down, and it's, she's a little scarred up. And I would like to take this 1 week after that window scene. But to do that, there's a couple things I need to know. One, did you take all the cats somewhere, or did you keep them all?
I think yes, we would have gotten rid of them, taken them to the manifest, so to get paid. Get that money. Whoever money it was, it's our money now.
Oh, you're looking to get paid.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I would like to know which of you is delivering this for pay and who's doing the talky talk.
I mean, I could talky talk, but...
Are two of you going? Are all of you going?
Oh boy.
What could go wrong?
We were just returning. I thought we were just dropping them off at the zoo. So
That's what I thought.
No, but I feel like this is actually like applicable to our characters. Like Laura's like, there's no way we're gonna try and like sell these things, right? We just got them. We're just getting business set up. This is already way outside of the scope of our assignment.
Yeah, for the table. Yeah, there's nothing to do with the table.
And then Arthur's like, so anyway, let's make some bank.
Arthur's like,
opportunity.
How do you think Arthur's also so rich as well too?
Yeah, he sells everything. And I would like to remind you, the gym during this week off has went up for sale.
Good. Nice.
You've not seen Frank again. As far as you know, he's dead. But there's also not been a funeral for him.
Okay. The other thing, and we can talk about it later, is I kind of want to know what I got in the wrapped packet.
Did you open it yet?
I feel like let's resolve the Panther stuff first, and then we can maybe do a flashback or something.
So who's doing the
wanna
Panther
derail.
stuff? Who's doing the Panther stuff first?
I'll do it. Yeah, definitely.
You're
I'll
going
take
by
care
yourself?
of the Panther.
Nobody else? Just you? All right.
Do you want?
It's up to you. I don't mind. I can talk to them as well. Totally up to you. Would you like to join me?
Or do you two want to do it? Because you two were trying
Okay,
to.
as if someone wants to just stay back at the shop for now, I'll take care of it.
You know what? I'm not. Talking to people isn't necessarily my specialty. Selling
Unless it's with
I'm
boys.
going.
animals also not my specialty.
Okay, I'll go.
I'll watch the store. You two go have fun. Call me if
fun.
there's an issue, and I give you like some change for the
Good call.
payphones.
Yes, no, good call on that.
Change. Yes.
Well, I know.
25
Arthur,
cents.
I know Arthur just carries around big bills like 20s because it's
20, like
70s.
20s because it's the 70s.
Rolled up.
Yes, 100% that is what Arthur carries around. Just big old bills. So with that, then, I'll set the scene and I'll bring our other two in. Look, I know they mean well, but they're keeping Panthers, and now they're shipping them and driving them there. And normally I would just make this a really handoff scene and really easy, but this is John fucking Wick. So, in the background, I need to know which two of you are driving the truck. And you need a successful drive check, or this is going to go very bad. Really quick. If you thought Critters the movie was violent, just wait for little Black Panther cubs to make their way to the cabin. I'm just saying, it won't be good. Yeah. Is that what you're saying? You're driving?
Yes.
All
I
right.
have one better than you. If you want to drive, drive.
Yeah, you can't
Oh,
really
dude.
assist in driving. I'd love to say you could, but I guess, you
Oh,
can navigate.
I'll let you drive.
Do you want me to
That's
drive?
fine. Yeah,
Okay,
that's fine.
so I get in the seat. I'm going to start the car. And
Question
here we
number
go.
one.
Yes.
Are your roller skates on?
No, we're driving.
You sure?
We're driving because it's going to roll off the pedal.
All right. Okay. No roller skate driving. Check. Give me a roll. You may wonder, why would that be a problem?
Okay. 19. I rolled a 14.
That's good.
And I
You
have a
drive,
5.
you get to the New York Zoo. Do you go during the day or the night? Oh, can you hear both
Yes.
of them? I got it. Done.
Ooh. What do you
Well, I would say we did this at night. I would say like trying to just get this done and over with now.
Now, you'd have to find someone to meet at night. Unless
I
you're
know
just
people-
leaving them there with a sign on the truck.
Oh.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I would say we're going early morning, so it's like the morning trying to at least clean up. We got to cut up bits and pieces, to keep the big one Cruella happy.
Okay.
So, yeah. So we'll wait a few hours, get cleaned up slightly, and then we'll.
So you're going early morning then?
Yes.
Okay. So you drive through New York traffic early morning. Thankfully, she made a 19 because it's a 15 to drive through New York traffic during the morning. As you make your way there, you park outside. You have the manifest. The name on it says Scott Harold. That is the contact at the zoo. You don't know Scott Harold unless you have a card or something like that that makes you think you do. But I honestly can't think of a card that would. Let me see here. Do we have anything that would help you? Let's look up the John Wick cards. Yeah, would you like to know a person? We could do know a person.
Yeah, let's do no person.
Do you know
Sure.
this person? Do you know this Scott?
I would say yes. I do know Scott. Scott was part of. He was a gentleman that I met at an event one time and wanted to. I actually helped him through school. Is what it was.
Oh,
From his school?
He's fucking
Oh.
loaded. He's like, he's one step away from Lex Luthor loaded.
Jeez.
All right. You park, you get out. You talk, there's a security booth. You ask for Scott. We'll use the card. Who had that card? Let's see here. Is it the friend one you're talking about? Or I know. Okay, we'll do the Bear Crusader. I know a person. All right. He shows up about 15 minutes later. He comes to the gate. He walks out. He's wearing a green and yellow embroidered like polo. He comes out wearing a mesh over his face, like a bee's helmet.
Nice.
And he comes out and he's got chainmail gloves on. He gets to the window.
Mm-hmm.
And taps on the passenger side.
Oh wait, no, you have to. That window, you got a window crank.
Right.
You
Right,
crank- you gotta
passenger
crank the
side.
window.
You
I'm
have to do it.
driving.
She's driving.
Oh damn it!
I'm driving.
I remembered who was sitting where. Scott goes, Arthur, am I understanding that you have a delivery of Black Panther cubs for me?
Yes. Black, according to the manifest, cubs and a couple of adults as well.
Arthur, I know you helped me through medical college and then through my doctorate program for the zoo and to deal specifically in chimpanzees. Why are you bringing me cats?
Well, because this it seemed like these were addressed to the zoo, and as I figured, this would be a great opportunity for this location to take these wild animals off the streets because it's very dangerous out there.
What do
to
you mean
people.
addressed to the zoo? Can I see this
Oh
paperwork?
yes, absolutely.
So he takes it out and looks at it and he goes, This says California.
Oh, California. Oh,
Do not read Russian.
sorry. Do I any Russian? No, very.
We've
very
been
little.
learning.
We have been learning. Yes,
This is
associate of
a
ours.
delivery to California. These are to be driven across. This is to someone's house in California, Arthur.
Oh,
This
interesting.
isn't the zoo.
Well, I think they'll just be better taken care of here at the zoo, so maybe you guys should just take them. You guys have plenty. Don't you have enclosures?
Yes, for the 2 lions, the cheetah, the leopard that I have, and I have a wild preserve, but it's for hyenas.
Listen. Arthur puts his arm around him and like, listen, my.
Through the window.
Yeah, you pull him in close.
Listen.
He's covered in some like he smells. He doesn't smell good.
Sure. Yes.
Like zoo, like animal smell.
We'll get to it.
or- Okay.
I know this is a lot to ask for you to do, but
I don't get to make
you're
this
the one
decision,
person that
Arthur.
I know, but you seem like you would definitely be able to take care of this problem. After all of the help that I did help you through, I figured at least this one favor that you could do for me.
Also, do you know how many times people drop off their animals at the animal shelter and just kind of lock them up on the dumpster? It's kind of like the same thing. Maybe we can just treat it that way, like someone actually dumped them off at the zoo. But I don't mean it like that horribly, because I really do love these cats. It's just that we can't have a place for them.
He makes eye contact with Arthur, makes eye contact with the driver, and goes, Arthur, just you and me. What exactly are you trying to do right now? Because the woman in the driver's seat, no offense, is not the smartest. What? Well, you don't drop cats off at a zoo. Look, man, we don't have a place to put them all. What do you want me to do? What, are you going to buy a new cage for all of them? Are you going to build a new pen? You're going to donate to the New York City Zoo to build a place for these panthers that were obviously illegally purchased and getting shipped across country. Is that what you're telling me right now? Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. What? No. Oh, why are you muted? There we go.
Muted, unmuted.
Wait, he's not muted now. So you're saying you'll do anything to take them off your hands? Why? Look, man.
Look, I
don't know
found
the
this truck in
donation
the
amount.
back alley of my business that I have.
It's not
They were
like
the first person that I thought of.
It's not like I have a list in my back pocket for the donation amount to make a wild panther preserve in the New York City Zoo.
Well, do me a favor.
No.
At least hold on. Yes. Do me this one favor. At least call around, see what you can do. Then call me if you are not able to find anything, and I will find other arrangements for this.
What would you like me to do? Park this outside my house?
Not bad.
Don't answer that, Arthur. Don't. Look, I can. Fuck. Open the gate. The guy opens the gate. He doesn't question him. He goes, look, man, I'll hold him for like a couple days. And then that donation needs to come in here, and fuck if I know. You could have just taken this to like animal control, and they would have held them until I needed to figure out what the fuck I was going to do with them.
Oh, well, perfect. Hold on to them for today, and then I'll come back and take them down.
You are not coming back. I fucking know you ain't coming back.
I can make sure he comes back.
Oh,
Scott.
God.
Scott, I give you my word. I will be back.
Give me a roll. With disadvantage.
Well, I've got a special feature of pulling strings.
Fuck.
I know how to wheedle favor, so it gains advantage, so it essentially
It's a
mix
wash.
it out.
God
It's
damn it.
Okay.
All right. I see you. Are you using any class dice on this?
I
Can
don't
you?
know yet. Yeah, I'm gonna roll to see if I need to.
So he looks across to the other one. I'm gonna bring Diana back on with us.
Okay.
So, ma'am, are these
Yes.
your cats? Did you buy them?
No, I did not buy them. They were gifts.
A gift.
Yeah, it's for using my roller skating rink. People love me, so they bought me a whole bunch of cats. They want me to skin them, and I don't want to do that. And I don't want their fur because that's awful, and I love animals, so I figured let's just give it to the zoo. You guys could use them.
What?
I'm being serious.
What do you work for Avon?
No,
What is this, a prize? You skinning panthers to make shitty
I'm
book
not.
covers?
I'm just telling you that they just some person assumed
Holy
that and thought I wanted a bunch
shit.
of panthers.
Hold it, man. I'll meet you at the parking spot. What did you
I'm
get?
trying to do something good for these
great.
animals.
Great, Arthur. Fuck. What did you get on your roll, Arthur?
21.
A 21. Fuck me. You pull it in. Two other people come up. You can see in the rear view mirror he's talking to them, and he raises his hands and he grabs the piece in the back and starts to open it and lifts it, and the first big paw comes out and it's covered in blood.
Oh, we
There's
just
no
fed them.
way you guys went in there and sprayed that shit down.
No,
And he goes,
not.
he pushes the paw back in with his chainmail glove and shuts it. And he goes, Arthur, you owe me.
I do.
Actually, I take that back. We're even.
All right.
But
You
I
know
still
what?
expect a donation for a preserve for them, or we're screwed. Look, it's nowhere to put them. Nowhere to put them in an empty whale tank.
Arthur walks up to him, and you see him actually like grab like his necklace off
The hell
of his
am I
chest,
gonna
and he
do with the
starts rubbing
necklace?
it.
What is
No,
that?
he's doing that as he's walking up, and he puts
okay.
his hand out to Scott.
All right, he puts his hand out, chainmailed.
Mm-hmm. And shakes his hand.
Cool. Yeah. What? Get out of here. I need the truck. You can't have it.
Well, that's all right.
Laura
Appreciate
just
it.
pulls up in the background with her car to pick him up.
Yeah.
Oh my! We can.
With your change.
So, and she. Damn it. So as the scene closes out, you guys exit through the gate and somehow got out of that scot. I was really expecting something worse. I had catastrophic damage ready.
Problem.
It is the zoo's problem. You are correct. I'm a little worried. So
It's been a while since I've talked my way out of
Ryan.
things. I think it's time to come back. You know?
as everybody gathers back up, you go to the Continental either that night, that day, whatever you want to do. They just want you there the next day. So this would be sometime today. You know your meeting is supposed to be at 8 p.m. They require that you book a room and stay overnight. Business is not done on Continental grounds, aka you don't murder people on Continental grounds, but they will hand out jobs, they will take meetings, things along those lines. But the Continental, remember, has been shut down for a few weeks because of a change of hands of who's in charge. That's important to this. If you haven't seen all 3 of the TV episodes, you're about to be in for a really wild, shitty ride.
Great.
Sweet.
So who's driving? Are you all coming separately? Getting a room, valets your car, and all that kind of shit as well? Or are you all coming together?
Well, I have a motorcycle, so I
It
would
is
love to
winter.
be in
It
someone's
is
car.
snowing
True.
in New York City.
I would say we would probably talk before we headed out.
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
take 2 cars just in case.
Okay, so Laura and you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I 110% would be like, yeah, why don't we just take 2 cars?
So people can see, we did some extra work. I don't know if I showed these off last time. We have 2 pretty gorgeous vehicles here. I should say 1.
One, I know.
Arthur's car is gorgeous. We have a 1970s Hemi Cuda. Gorgeous car, limelight green, really pretty. And then we have Laura's stolen Dodge Coronado. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
No,
sure
listen,
it's stolen.
technically it belongs to Laura Newman. The name might be
Recycle,
spelled differently.
reuse, recycle.
The name on the title might have been
Stolen?
misspelled.
Now, for those who want to know what these cars are, I did some extra work. This is the Coronado. And I mean, like, this is one that went for sale. It's not good. It's a bad car. But why don't you tell them why you wanted this car? What was your problem you were having?
The reason I wanted that car is basically I wanted a 4-door. I wanted extra space in the back in case I needed to take people for a ride.
Right. Yeah. 4-door. That was the reason. She wanted a 4-door. Now, I will say it was like the working man's fast car back in the day. Unlike his Hemi, which is a really fast car, but it's not working man's. And it sure as shit shouldn't be driven in this weather. Drive checks from both of you. It is snowing out. You need at least a 13. This is just a regular drive. I just want to know if you do any damage to your car.
What does drive fall under? Street
Vehicles.
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 Yeah, 13. Nothing crazy.
I got 13 right on the die.
It's a
Thank you.
busy traffic
Wow.
afternoon. How early are you all going to get there? If you have to have a meeting at 8 and you need to check in, you're going like 4.
I got a 16.
Maybe, yeah, to get a drink. Maybe like a 5, yeah. I would say
Okay.
so.
Okay,
Let's get a drink with friends.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
So let me get our Continental. Let me find. Do we have another map here? Hotel map. So this is the Continental. We used this for our last show, but I'll put this up for everybody. This is the 1970s kind of quick take on it. JD's like, don't you dare hurt those cars. Look, dude, I'll kill
Yeah, right.
you.
They're gorgeous vehicles.
With did you get yours, Adam? Did you make your check?
I did. I got a 16.
So as you pull up, a man walks out in a red bell suit, like a bellhop suit. He walks out and he's like, "Excuse me, are you staying at the Continental tonight? And how many rooms do you need? And are we valeting your car, or is this a short visit?" And he asks each one of you this question as you get out of your car.
I mean,
Yes,
I'm gonna.
we just a room, right?
But he'll ask Laura first.
Okay.
I'm assuming
So-
Laura's early. She said 4.
Yeah.
You guys said 5.
Yeah. So I get there at 4. Glad I got there at 4 because the drive check was right on the money.
Sure.
I hop out and I actually am wearing the suit jacket.
Yep.
And underneath, you can like the discerning eye. So basically, anyone here at the Continental knows that it's actually like a light ballistic vest underneath it. And I just say, yes, I'm here for a meeting, and I would like to stay the night.
Overnight then, ma'am.
Yes.
Keys? I will park your car valet. We have a
Okay,
garage.
I give him the keys, and I give him the coin.
All right. He says, hold the
not
coin for the front
for
desk,
the
please.
front desk.
And he kind of like waves it away while you're in the car still. And you walk in, you check in. There is a man at the front desk in a suit. It's Riddick's younger character, way back in the day. He says, welcome to the Continental, ma'am. Will you be staying with us for the evening?
Yes.
Any bags to check?
And then, like, last time, or the last couple of times we've seen her with, like, the duffel bag.
Yep.
This time is actually a suitcase.
Oh, okay.
She's got, well, I mean, so I've got Wealth 3, so I figure I can afford some of this stuff.
I mean,
right?
you
So
can
she's
afford a
got-
fucking suitcase of Wealth 3. It only goes to 5.
Right. So, she has they're both hard case, and one of them's like a carry-on, and the other one's like a full size. And she hands him over for the bellhop.
All right. He grabs the first key, slides it to you. He says, room 710.
Thank you.
Enjoy
very
your
much.
stay at the Continental. When the other two show up an hour later, you go to your room, check in, get situated. Same question to you. Staying overnight or here for a short visit, the bellhop asks. Oh, excellent. Coin at the front, please. Pay at the front. I will park your car in valet. Keys, please. And luggage at all? If you would like, he brings them up and he sets them under the overhang, and another bellhop comes out to grab yours. He waves. He says, "Sir, do you have any?" They grab that as well and bring it in out of the snow and grab your keys. Gentleman says, "Beautiful car. Very stands out quite a lot, sir." And he gets in the seat and turns it on and drives away. So this is a beautiful car, but it isn't the most beautiful car. It'll be all right. Oh, I see. Well, then I will take extra special care. Would you like it washed and waxed? Will do. We'll put it on your room tab. So when you walk in, same gentleman at the counter sees both of you walk up and says, "Ah, yes. Welcome to the Continental." He looks at you and says, "Are you staying with us tonight?"
Tell out.
Well, if that is the case, if you are both staying with us this evening, I would like to know, do you need 1 or 2 rooms?
2 rooms.
Excellent.
Two rooms.
Yes.
I have a 709 and a 608 available.
I take 709.
All right.
So 8 for me it is.
709.
All right. I would like to remind you that you are across from Laura, and he is down a floor.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll take your luggage up for you. You guys both slide a coin across since you got separate rooms. That means it's each coin.
Yes.
And the same thing would have been said to Laura as well. But if you would like, the speakeasy is open. Please head this way. The bellhop would be happy to show you. And sure enough, it's one of those old elevators. There's a man there to pull the lever to take you to your floor. And that's for privacy. It's to keep general people out of the, like, tables Continental. All right. So I'll bring everybody back on scene here. To the group, do you stay in your rooms the entire time, or are you going to meet up for a drink downstairs in the lobby? This is important for some clocks in the background. Ah, yes. Clocks, everybody. If you're familiar with an Erik Frankhouse Presents show, there's fucking clocks.
Oh, part of me wants to get a drink.
So I think the smash cut is like before they arrive, like the hour before they arrive, Laura's luggage comes up and the larger suitcase has her sniper rifle, and she's like making sure that she can put like everything's there so she can put it back together and take it apart.
Like on her bed, screwing it together.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's just John Wick.
She doesn't know what job we're going for, right?
Yep.
So she's checking all of her hardware.
I'm fine with that. It makes sense to me. Do it up.
And then, I guess around, like, if I knew they were coming at 5, I guess at, like, 5:30, 5:15, 5:30, I would loiter to see if I can see him.
It's a really good question. It's a really good question. Arthur, did you say you would be there at 4 and you're just arriving at 5? I don't know what type of person Arthur is. We've never had this kind of interaction on the show.
I
yes,
think we can safely assume Laura's, like, on time.
Yeah. I mean, it's not your parents, like, pulled fingernails off.
Correct.
Yes. I would have said, for the sake of, I was a little bit late. 1, I was waiting on her, and 2,
definitely her fault. Definitely
fashionably late as well too.
Definitely her fault. Yeah. So are you guys both go to your separate rooms as well? And this is specific, Laura's room. Do you unwrap your package you have, or have you already unwrapped it? And do you kind of keep it in the wrapping still?
If we can do a quick flashback to when they were like going to drop off the Panthers.
Oh, absolutely.
I would have, yeah. And then,
sure,
like,
I'll even get you. I even have
since
music
I'm by
for you.
myself, then I would open it.
This song is called "Cash Out."
Okay.
So where would you be opening this at? We'll flash back. We'll rewind of you like pulling something out of your bag, and we will flash back to when you opened this while they were delivering the Panthers this morning.
So I probably, because I said I was going to actually watch the store, I'm probably in that armory with like the 20 monitors pulled out.
Absolutely.
And like I'm watching, I don't really see anything, but I'm still on guard because, you know, I don't want any more unexpected deliveries. And then when it seems like a quiet time, then I would pull it out and open it.
Okay. So it was a decent-sized package. This was given to you by the person who works for your mother. She's kind of like the head butcher at the cut above. And she handed it to you and didn't say much in the ring. It's just wrapped in butcher paper. It has the probably like the sticker that you use to seal things for the cut above. It's probably like a knife or something along those lines. When you open it up, it is a brand new cleaver.
Excellent.
On the cleaver, in whatever language your family speaks to one another, it has a cut above on it. On the back side, it says, "Welcome to the table." In it is a red and black oath marker, unmarked, from an adjudicator that can be used.
Wow.
There's a letter from your mother. It says, "If things get bad, protect yourself. Fuck the rest."
Okay.
This is the same thing that you believe was given to your cousin when he joined.
Okay.
You don't know whose coin it is. That's something you don't know. You just know that it allows you to basically call out an adjudicator saying, "Look, I have your coin. This is what we're doing." But you don't know whose it is. There's no note on that or anything along those lines.
That part's not surprising.
Inside the wrapping paper, thinly packed, is 1970s version debt cord.
Okay.
One use. You can do what you
Here
want with
for
that. It is military. It's super fucking hard to get. But debt cord did exist back then. It just was bulkier. It's shaped clay charge essentially back then.
Yeah.
And there's no like love mom, none of that shit.
Right.
Just very
There
cut
wouldn't
and
be.
dry.
Yes.
When you're doing that, you hear a roar upstairs, and I'm going to transfer us back to the group because I need to know who has the cat. Or did you leave it back there by itself at the shop? Did you bring it? Or is it at home?
Bring it? No, it's at home.
You're sure about this?
Are you sure you want to leave Cruella at home?
That's true.
I feel like during this cut, like we're driving back from the zoo, and I'm like, okay, so what are we gonna do with Cruella when we go to when we spend the night at the hotel? And Arthur's like, well, we're just gonna leave her at the shop, right?
No, I would have attempted to bring her with me.
They can't say no. They're not allowed. So you check in. I'll cut it to you in your room really quick. She sort of listens. Do you have her on a leash?
Yes.
The sweet, sweet irony. You get to the elevator. The guy looks down at it, looks up at you and goes, I was going to say dogs only, and looks to like Monica and Arthur and looks to the cat and goes, are you entertained? You know what? It doesn't matter. What floor, sir? And the cat looks at him, looks at you, and she's still kind of burned. You're kind of like bandaged and salved at this point. And I need you to give me a handle animal roll.
All right.
Because you're putting her in a fucking elevator.
Oh no.
And what do we say that was? That was survival, right?
Correct, it's survival.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
I'm marking how many times you successfully work with this cat.
Wow, Adam. Okay, that's not bad. Well, I mean...
How good is it, sir?
It's not good. That's an 11.
Are you happy with that?
No.
Would you like a wisdom +2? Isn't it wisdom?
Please. Yeah.
Yeah. A wisdom or charisma. I'd let you use either one, actually, for this. Would you rather use charisma, or are you better at charisma?
I am better at charisma.
If you like to sub it out for charisma, I would be fine with that.
Sub out my
Swap wisdom for charisma.
Oh, okay. Okay, that would give me with the card. It would give me an 18.
All right, we'll use serving hands card 18. She growls, gets low. She tugs on the leash, and you are immediately aware this leash will do absolutely nothing.
Good. All right. Excellent. I do want to try. I'm like fumbling, and I pull up like I feel like I would. Oh no, wait.
Oh really?
No, we've had it for a little bit. I like a couple words that I've learned in school.
Yeah,
I want to try to get it. Yeah, it's like pocketbook. It's like sit it.
I have. Feel like
Does she sit?
Sit.
Sit it.
She comes and sits down in between you and the elevator bellhop. Without looking at you, he goes, "Pretty cat." As he like hits 6th floor and the door opens, he's like, "Your floor, sir."
Thank you.
As you walk down the hall, you see Bianca cross into the hall across from your room.
She went from my room into her room?
No, just like walked and she goes in across from where you are. Like she had already come off the elevator or another room maybe.
Oh, I start walking down to my room. I'll take note of that for the moment. One, I have a giant kitty cat.
You do?
Who I'm still trying to learn with as well too.
So you get her in the room, and she immediately lays in the middle of the bed.
Good kitty. Cruella, good.
It lays down, sprawls out. Where are you sleeping?
Probably the couch.
Audience, can I get a D6? On a 1 to 3, there's a couch. Otherwise, there's just a chair.
Always sleep in one of our rooms.
Just leave the cat in my room.
The cat rings up a huge bill.
Find out.
Room
Wrecks the
service.
fucking room. Like,
Under
sir, we're gonna need you to pay another coin. Your room is a disaster. What happened? We'll see what Star Drew gets us here on that D6. A 5. Unfortunately, that means there's a chair. You look around. There's just like a nice chair with an ottoman, but it's like a rigid back, like not the most comfortable. There are some extra pillows if you'd like to attempt to get those from the bed and set yourself up a little chair sleeping area, or you can just leave the room and leave her in here and deal with it later.
Yeah, I'll deal with it later. I'm gonna pull out that thing again as well too, and just be like, "Ostavatstva, stay, Ostavatstva."
She looks at you and she sits on the bed. And are you leaving to go do something and not be in the room with her? You go into the bar. As soon as you open the door, she follows.
She did.
Give me another roll.
It's giving ladies a hard time. This cat.
You can always slam the door and run. I mean, that's always an option. Just coming home may not be great.
That is a dirty 20.
She sits. The door shuts. You hear some foot pads again, and she must have jumped back on the bed. You're clear of the cat. Good job. 2 successful rolls against the kitty cat. Even though you guys lit her on fire. I was
She lit
hoping
on fire.
Monica would have taken her because it'd have been a way better conversation. So, as you all make your way downstairs, Monica, he takes you up to you head back. Monica takes you up to your floor and says, "Ma'am, I was told to give you a message from a Miss Ray."
Do I know who Miss Ray is?
The Banshee, Bianca.
Oh, yes. What's
She
the
said that
message?
you are to meet with a contact of hers downstairs. He will be in an orange suit.
Orange suit. Okay.
Autumn orange, I think she said specifically, but orange is orange. No one wears orange here.
Okay. Yeah. Thank
Enjoy
you
your
so
stay
much.
at the Continental, man.
Thank you.
So when you walk down the hall, a woman passes you, black hair. She's fairly attractive. She makes like side eye contact with you, but there is a chill immediately when you walk by her. Like she's not friendly. Like you know that person you walk by and you just know that is not a person you will ever have a normal conversation with. She walks by, doesn't say anything to you, doesn't bump you, doesn't nudge you, nothing like that, but she does give you a little bit of a fucking side eye. When you get into your room, in your room, there is a letter on the desk from Bianca.
All right. I go over and I read it.
Well, let's take us to just us. When you
Oh, no.
open the
It's gonna
letter up,
explode.
Bianca says, "Everyone thinks I'm dead. Do not let them know I'm staying at the hotel. Meet with my friend who's in an orange suit downstairs. He has important information for you. You're being used." That's all it says.
Okay. I will fold it up.
I'll probably also say nobody else got this letter, just you.
Okay. That was going to be one of my questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will fold it up and put it in my bra.
Mm-hmm. All right. You lay your stuff out. Do you head down to the bar or do you wait till 8 o'clock upstairs?
No, I would definitely go down to the bar.
And is that what the rest of the team's doing as well? You already went down, yeah. And
I will.
are you
I
going
was
down?
gonna make a quick stop. I was gonna knock on the door that I saw. Her
Okay, if you think that that's a smart idea. You knock on the door. Nobody answers. You hear no noise.
All right. I'll just listen in for a second, and then I'll make my way.
So the whole group's going down? All right. So with that, as the whole group makes their way downstairs, there is a lot of people in the bar. And you're in the speakeasy, which I have a map for. So on here, if you're looking at the Continental map, back here, there's the boxing ring and all that kind of stuff. But right behind where you check in, there's a winery. And then there is the Jaffe Hotel bar. That's the normal bar for the place. But back below the boxing area, if you go down these stairs, there's a speakeasy. And this is like a private area where most of the time business is done like conversationally, but no violence, no threats, no nothing like that. Just underhanded talk about jobs. Definitely not. Think thieves can't is how I would explain it. Assassins can't. It's probably a better word.
We know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
the three of us would know that.
Right. No, only one of you know that. And that is the point of this conversation. Any of you who are having conversations about business down here who do not have an assassin background, disadvantage on your rolls. If it's about business. If it's not about business, normal rolls, no problem.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that means Laura has to have the conversations, and that is not her strong suit.
Right. What if I,
Or,
like,
or technically, Monica could assist him, and we can wash some of that out. But it keeps you together a little bit, unless you're willing to go out on your own and try to have conversations without them. With that, I'm going to pull up our speakeasy because I have a hotel. Let me see here, nightclub. So I will bring you all on the table here. It's pretty simple. I'm just going to put you next to the door. Don't worry about the external exits. Just kind of look at the map itself. Put yourself whatever hotel couch or place you want to be. I'm going to add everybody in here. I don't see Monica on here, but I can add her token.
yeah, I don't want to open it up on my computer.
No, that's fine. I got her there. I can move it too. Actually, can you move her token? Is that feasible? Are you able to
Let me
move it?
see.
Probably not.
Yeah, I can
No,
only
I
move mine.
cannot move her.
I can move
mine.
you. Don't you worry. I can move you. Where would you all like to meet up? And Laura, what were you doing before they got down here?
So I think I was kind of listening in on the business talk, not to like, surprisingly, not to get a lot of info, at least not yet, just to see more like,
To learn?
yeah, just to learn,
Okay.
to make sure that I can fit in a little bit better when I'm here.
Sure. Just give me a general perception check as you're listening. There's really nothing special about it. You're just kind of casually eavesdropping to learn.
Right. Oh, I got 19.
So everyone down here is either talking about previous jobs they've done, some very openly but quiet as you walk by. Other ones are talking about upcoming jobs. But the big buzz in the area is the Continental's under new management, and you can see there's like bullet holes that have been recently patched, waiting for a paint job down here. There is on the far side of a room, a huge area has been recently redone. The carpet has been cut and relaid. You can tell they wove it with that back together. It looks good, but they patched what looks like an explosion in the corner. And in that corner, there is a brass tube that comes down and kind of comes out, and it comes out next to, and I'll move the bullet for where I'm talking. It comes out next to the corner of this private room that's here. Looks like one of the mail pieces, like the bank, where it would send down the tube. And there's a huge explosion that must have happened there that they've recently repaired. But the place is packed. Every table's packed. But at the back, there is a table with all three of your names on it. And it's back in the very far corner here, where there's this little monitor through the doorway. When someone tells you, ma'am, the room in the back, first door straight ahead, that is for you and your meeting tonight. Feel free to get a drink, mosey about, do what you'd like, but a private room has been set up for you.
Excellent, thank you.
When the other two of you show up, if you get drinks, mill about, is there anything you do while you kill time? Like, you got hours until your meeting.
I would order a drink and look for this person in the orange suit.
There is no one in the orange suit, but you do see the man in the mechanic's jumpsuit and the glasses that looks like Andy Samberg. He is sitting. Let me grab him for you. He is sitting over here at this table. Let me put him into view.
Remind me who that was? Who was?
He was the guy who onboarded you.
Yeah, he was our
Kind of
HR rep.
Yeah, he's your HR rep.
Who really enjoyed roller skating.
Yeah, he really enjoys roller skating.
Right. Then I would definitely walk over to him.
Well, because remember, you said you were gonna like let him do some DJ demos for you.
That is right.
Are you gonna have a conversation with him?
Yeah, I'll walk over and say hi.
Oh, that's
If he
excellent, because
lets me.
that starts off this entire piece.
Perfect.
So I have two names on here. One of them is his. When you sit down, he looks up and he goes, oh, Monica! Oh my!
I know. Hi.
So
How you doing?
I have something special to talk to you about.
Okay.
Well, I have business, but I also have our business. We have a
Sure.
boxing ring in back. We
Oh.
took it down. It's also a ballroom. I want to set up. Wait. You don't know what I'm going to say. You don't know what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Do you know? Did someone tell you?
No one told me. I'm just guessing.
Excellent. I want to set up a Valentine's Day roller skating day.
Oh my god, that's
But I don't want to step on your toes because I know you do your thing. So
That's okay.
I want to do it yours, and then the next day I want to do a brunch roller skating.
That is a wonderful idea.
I thought it was a good idea too. I did too. Bloody champagne, a lot of fun stuff like that.
Yes.
That's themed, for our job.
Yes, I can help decorate. Oh my goodness.
So here's the thing: we have no roller skates.
Oh, so you want to borrow some?
Well, we were gonna rent them from you. The hotel said I could do it. They said I could pay you in coin if you're interested.
Oh, Yeah, we can lend them out. That's perfectly fine.
If you rent it, they said I can pay you 1. But if you're willing to host that day, we'll pay you 2. Consider it a job for the table.
So host here or host at my place?
No. Host here.
Oh, definitely.
Like MC.
I will host.
It'll be the next morning. So you all night you do yours, because I'm assuming you're doing something that weekend, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And then the other one will be here.
Okay, we can do that.
Now, only one thing I gotta say though.
Okay.
I need a date for it. I'm not saying you have to do it, but if you know anyone.
It's okay. I can be your date.
Well, that makes it a lot easier, because my next thing was they have to be in the business or it'd be a little fucking weird.
Oh, yeah, I totally get that. I will be your date.
That would be excellent. Now for the second thing to talk about. And he kind of looks around and notices that your 2 partners aren't near here. They're kind of milling about. He goes, look, I know you have a meeting with a closer tonight. He's going to ask you to go against what the table has asked you to do.
Oh. How do you know that?
It's my job to know things.
So what do I do?
You do the right thing.
And that is?
That's up for you to decide. I can't tell you that. But the table has asked you to take care of the situation. And you and your team are supposed to do that. And if you were to go against the table, well, let's just say it doesn't ever turn out well. Not a threat, just a honest conversation. Hence why I asked about the date first. Way easier to ask about that than have this conversation up front.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm just the messenger. I don't shoot the messenger.
Oh, no. I'm not going to. Of course not. Okay.
So you should tell your team the same thing, because I think the table kind of considers you a trio, because that's kind of how we had another group that was a duo. It doesn't matter. They were the same way. They're dead now. But if you're doing the job for the table and you were to take a job from the gentleman you're about to talk to, you'd be going against us in off of the grounds here. You're probably not going to be very safe. If they know about it. I don't want them. Now, this is me doing a favor to you. I'm not speaking on behalf of the table. I'm just speaking normally.
Can I roll like an insight check?
Yeah, you're welcome to. What stat is that? Would you like a bonus?
It's a wisdom.
Would you like a wisdom bonus?
Yes, please.
Let's see. Do we have a wisdom bonus in here? Yeah, we have one from serving hands. We'll use that.
Thank you.
Get a +2.
How much is that?
+2.
Great, so
all the
+4.
stat bonuses are +2 to the roll.
Oh, that's a leaner. A 6.
He is being dutifully honest. You can tell he's kind of got the hots for you, so he's definitely asking, like, after he asked what he really wanted. Now he's just kind of trying to do the favor of, like, protecting your ass so you make it to February.
Okay. So I should tell my friends. Well,
yeah, you absolutely should tell your friends. Look, okay, I mean, we all know that your other companion, not Arthur, he's just rich, but the other one, willing but rich. The other one, look, we all know she comes from a family of families. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Do you know though? Do you really know?
I mean, I don't really know yet, but I mean, I can kind of sense it just watching her kind of talk privately sometimes. I don't think
you can sense the numbers of bodies they've been associated with. It is triple digit easy.
Oh, well, I never want to get on a bad side. I mean, she's not
I don't think
cute,
she's
but
actually done much. She's only maybe like a handful, but the family she's a part of.
The entire. Oh, okay. I mean, if the job needs to get done, and
look, she's a good person to have on your side. I just think that maybe she's going to be the hardest to convince to do this job once the closer talks to you. You'll see. I'm just giving you a heads up, friend to friend.
No, I really understand, and I really appreciate. So, do I bring them with me on this meeting, or should I just go by myself and listen? And...
Oh no, I'm pretty I don't know that. That's a you thing. I would assume that person will want everybody. You should probably ask him. He's the back bar. You just can't see him from here. I mean, you could ask him, or you could just wait and meet him there.
I feel like I need to talk to my friends first before I go see him.
Well, that's
He's
up to
already
you. I'm
seen
not
me.
going to tell you if it's good or not. He's going to be in the back room though, doing some business. I don't want to step on toes.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll definitely let them know I have some business, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I think that'd be smart. But the roller skating, super into it. We could theme it. We'll talk a different day. Maybe out of here, we'll set up like a drink and have a conversation about like how we should do it, what it should look like, and theme it.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking it'd be really
So
cool
cute.
to give everybody like heart, like pins and like broken heart masks, and I have a great idea.
Ooh, like a masquerade, but for Valentine's Day.
Right, so like you got to find your matching piece. Like the faces have got to match. If they don't match, you don't get to dance with them. Like that kind of thing.
Cute. I like this.
You know,
okay, yeah, we
I'm a
talk.
romantic
Yeah,
at heart. I'm a romantic at heart. I really am.
okay, we talk. Yeah, I like this. I like this idea. We're gonna talk about it.
So be whole free until then. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yes.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. It's good seeing you
You
again.
too. You too. Yeah. Monica, have a great one. Again, table first.
Table first. Yes, got it.
Excellent. So with that, we'll go to the whole group. I'm assuming Monica's going to go back to all.
I would go back with my drink. Yeah.
When you head back to the table that you were all at, which is in the back over here, Arthur, did you go into the room like that many hours ahead?
No, I would have just gone to the bar, tried to strike up just random conversation.
So
with
there's a
people.
bar, like this is the bar here where I have the
Alright.
bullet. This is a bar here. There's a private room here for it. There's a second floor, but that takes you up to the boxing area. There's a bar over here. This is probably the most predominant bar. So it's kind of like get your drinks and then go to private seating over to this side.
Sure.
So if you guys are all kind of sitting together at a table, wherever that would be, a man walks by as soon as everyone is seated. About 3 minutes after you just start conversation, he would walk by and tap Monica on the shoulder.
Oh.
And standing behind her.
Hi.
So the Idris Elba is playing this character, bright orange autumn suit. He goes, we can start this meeting early if you'd like. Get this over with so you can enjoy your night.
Oh yes. Can I bring my two friends? You know?
I assumed they would be a part of your job, right?
Yes. We're gonna talk to this gentleman right here. I'm sorry. Your name again?
In the
She
room.
takes-
And he turns around and starts walking towards the room.
Okay. All right.
Do you need a water? You've been
Everything's
drinking
in
too
the
much?
room,
Alright.
so you don't have to worry about that.
Drinking Cosmopolitan. All right. Let's go.
Do you go back to the bar, Arthur?
No. I would start walking in.
Laura, are you coming?
Where did Arthur go? Did Arthur
let
like
me-
shoot off the map? Where did you go, buddy?
He's
there
over
he is.
there now.
Oh,
He's right
okay.
next to me.
Laura, do
let
you
me
walk right in?
freshen-
What do you do?
Oh, I say, let me freshen my drink real quick.
Uh-huh.
I know he said that that drinks are provided, but
Uh-huh.
I think Laura had like one like vodka soda, and then the rest of the night has been seltzer water with lime.
The
So she
killer,
doesn't-
the killer special,
Correct. Like,
aka
you know,
sober for murder.
correct.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna, because of how, not necessarily, like if he had just come in by himself, I would have been like, fine, whatever, right? But because of how he went to Monica directly and she seemed like really surprised, when I go to the bar, I'm not gonna ask, but I'm gonna see if anyone's like, if anyone's talking about this guy that just
Are you going to go to this
tapped on the
small
shoulder.
bar, or are you going to go to the bigger one over here that has a lot more stuff?
I think.
And
I'll
you
go
do
over
see
to-
Ticker there as well. When you walk over behind, like, and
Okay.
those trees go almost floor to ceiling, but
Right,
you can
right,
kind of
right.
see.
I'll go over to the bigger bar because the smaller bar, they might be more wrapped up in their conversations.
Okay.
Versus the bigger one, there might
Sure.
be more people like milling about, looking around while they're waiting for their drinks.
Sure.
Kind of like
Absolutely.
at Gen Con.
Exactly like Gen Con, yes.
Yes. So I'll head over.
So behind the bar, woman, black hair, cut really short, almost like a bowl cut. She's got tattoos all over the sides of her head. Her one eye is like blood red.
Okay.
Which is contacts back then were unheard of like that. She looks up at you and she goes, "Drink for you, ma'am?"
Yeah, just another seltzer with lime.
Ah, yeah. Grabs one that's like pre-poured, throws ice in it, and hands it to you.
I mean, like, I've been tipping the entire.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, it's not just everybody orders them down here. No one drinks.
Right. I guess you can tell the new people when they drink, right?
And she looks at you and she goes, "It's on the house. Your first couple of rounds are covered by the hotel bill.
Oh, thank
Tip
you.
if you'd like, though."
I do.
Okay.
I don't need her. I don't need any of these people.
Do you
to
slide
get
a
mad at me.
coin or do you slide money?
For right now, just money because I have one coin left.
She looks at that and she goes, "That is no good here. Don't worry. Enjoy."
Once I have a little bit more under my belt.
Well, if you're looking for work.
Well, let me see what's going on with this meeting here.
All right. Job's only open for a little while because the contact will be leaving soon.
Okay.
2 coin for the job.
So did I notice Ticker when I walked over?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's there. He's sketching he's got like an oval drawn on a piece of paper. He's got like a bunch of like hearts around it. He has Monica's name at the top and it's scratched out.
Okay.
And then like there's a list of other names you don't recognize and like one other one is scratched out randomly.
Okay. While I'm there talking to this, like, did anyone, either when I went to the bar or coming back, did I hear anyone talk about the guy in the orange suit?
Nope, no one did.
Okay. I guess I nod at Ticker before I head back to the room.
Again, no tip. It's on the bill. If you pick up work, we can talk later.
Okay.
Enjoy.
I nod. Thank you.
You sure you don't want a shot? Top shelf and down is all available.
Maybe after this meeting, we'll see how this goes.
1930s, J.D. Williams. We have, and she starts going through like fucking like back then $100 shot.
Right. I mean, so Laura's very tempted. She's tempted, but also she's not used to this type of luxury.
Cool. I'm rolling against you.
Oh, okay.
Give me your. What does her stat say? It is a will save.
Okay.
Wisdom save. Sorry,
Wisdom save.
Not will. Wisdom.
Fantastic.
I was looking at what her DC was.
Right. Well, like I said, Laura's not used to this.
No, yeah,
People being nice.
Find out the hard way.
That's a 4.
You got a 4? So not
rolled real
only
bad.
does she give you money underneath the shot, she passes a coin
Oh.
under like a neat glass.
Okay.
Consider this a advance. Enjoy. This is a 1931 J.D. Williams. Underneath, you will find it is lined in gold, is what she says.
Okay.
When you pick the glass up, you can see there's like when you rock the glass back, it allows you to slide it out of the bottom of the cup into your hand.
Okay.
Like palm it so no one can see
Right.
it.
So that
And you're slowly realizing business is done here, just not openly.
Right.
Do you
So
take the coin or leave it?
Oof. I don't want the wait staff getting mad at me, so I'm gonna take it and then come back to her later.
Give me a sleight of hand. You have advantage because of the glass that's being used.
Okay. Okay, I got a 22.
Easily slide the coin into your hand. On the bottom of it, as you grab it, you feel there's a piece of paper folded to fit under the coin as you pocket it for now. Obviously, looking at it in public, not the best
It's gonna be a
idea.
bad idea, correct.
Do you head back to the group?
Yes.
right.
I figure if this meeting wraps up early, then I can take a look at it.
Let me just write down Laura, job, circle, 4 segments. So as you grab it and head back to the group, I'll take us. Is everybody in the room now?
Yes.
Let me move my
All right.
character over there.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. So as you all show up, I'll zoom into this spot. He comes out from behind this wall. The wall like pushes open and slides, and he walks in. He came in the door. He must have went out and got something and came back. Behind it, you can see a stairwell. He comes in and he sets down a gold briefcase, like gold in color, like not gold as in golden.
Right.
He goes, well, I have an offer for you. This is a private room. There's no tappers, no cameras, no speakers, no nothing. And sure enough, the music even kind of muffles to almost a nothing in here. You know, a close friend of mine, Bianca Ray, she goes by the moniker Banshee. I'm assuming you're friendly with her after what she told me, or at least the message that she left for me. Is that fair to say that all three of you are friendly with Bianca?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then from then on out, I'm not going to refer to her by her name, since you know who I'm speaking about. Just in case someone walks in, or to keep it clean. Your friend survived the trip home.
Good.
Right. But there was an attempt on her life from the driver.
All right.
I would like to
Laura just sighs and like. her
I would like
shoulders
to
slumps.
offer you a job to nullify this problem. And I will warn you, this woman that also is attempting to kill your friend is also aiming to take each one of you out. She has been paid pretty high for this. I hate to see new people who have joined the table to not make it to see tomorrow. I am under the understanding that you have also been given a job that is very important by a mechanic, is what he says. Look, that job is very dangerous. It's out of your league, and I don't recommend you complete it. I recommend you wait until the new manager is put into position here, full time, and given the ability to wipe that marker out, because the old manager is the one who handed your task out, and he is currently no longer with us. Once that is resolved, your marker technically can be null and void. And he just stopped speaking for a moment.
During this conversation, I'm gonna try and roll insight.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Shadowrun.
Well, he mentioned our friend,
You did.
and he mentioned the other friend, and it, like when he says that, like internally, I'm like, oh, so it's that type of Christmas, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's that type. No, Christmas went all right, but New Year's went all right, but now Valentine's Day is gonna get a little messy. Is kind of what I'm thinking.
Very good.
Wow. Okay, that's an 18.
He's being very honest. At least it seems like he's being truthful to you. He doesn't look like
Right.
he's hiding more than one would
You know
hide
he
in this
would.
kind of conversation.
Right. Right.
He looks to the other two. He says, I know that according to our friend, Newman, you have got some experience, at least in your bloodline. The other two of you, I know very little about. And before I hire people to do a job, I like to know a little bit. There's next to no records about Collins, Mr. Collins, besides you're an amazing shooter, competitive, is my understanding. Wealthy. And it sounds like you just got your hands dirty, from what I'm understanding.
Oh, you mean at the roller rink the other night?
That first time ever is what I was told. That you got your hands dirty from the mechanic. And he is like, shut up. Like, kind of like, don't talk about locations.
Understandable. Yes, if one would like to assume that, that is fine. Yes, we will stick with that. First time getting hands dirty.
Okay. Am I right to say your neighbor was unfortunately harmed during a recent altercation at your new place of business?
Oh yeah, the owner of the gym.
Correct.
As far as it sounds,
He kind of
yes.
shakes his head again, like he's like, I'm dodging it. And here you are, just saying the fucking words again.
Yes, unfortunately, I did not have not seen him come back.
All right. Do you know he's dead? He just blatantly asks, have you seen him? Did you identify him? Any of you?
I just assumed he was out of the picture.
Can't do that in this job.
Well,
Confirmation or the job isn't complete.
Could not truly confirm. We realized he had gotten hit, but then after that, I was almost disposed of myself. And
Yeah, I heard you were banged up pretty bad.
oh yes, quite.
You look
Quite
fine.
an experience. That was fun.
You look all right.
Feel
Everything healed up?
fine. Yes. New suit as well too. Making sure that we always have to look good wherever we go, right?
Well, what about well, I guess we should probably talk openly. And he walks over and he turns a lock on the door you came in. And he walks over to the desk that whoever's sitting on the other side with him, it looks like that's Laura sitting next to him, kind of. He's kind of got his back to the wall. He hits a button underneath the table. Oh, openly. He doesn't hide it. The lights dim. They turn to black light. And this place is spotless. There's no white anywhere. There's no stains, no dust, no nothing. Now he leaves it like that for a little bit. Turns it back up and goes, I'm just making sure that there's no bugs in the room from the mechanic. Listen, I would like to speak openly here for a few moments to make this easier. I understand that all of you are not trained in this job exactly. You didn't grow up like I did, or she did. And you, Monica, maybe a rougher life to begin, but nothing like this.
Oh, of course not. I'm not offended.
The mechanic wants you to do a job for the table that is no longer a legal job. As soon as the new manager takes over, that job is illegal. And you will be excommunicado if you take that job. If you completed it today, let's say, you would be in a weird grace. I don't recommend you go against the Queen of the Bowery. Instead, I recommend you go there. I give you a token of appreciation, and you speak to the Bowery. That is my recommendation to you, openly.
Oh, it seems like that would be the best case scenario to go with, especially if this job is going to become illegal soon.
More than illegal, deadly. Excommunicado means that there'll be warrants on your head, bounties. You'll be worth money if you were to, say, do this job and you're off-site and you don't realize that the new manager's in power and he calls back anything that our old manager had put in place. You would be fucked and out on the street. And you just started, and I hate to see that happen to one of our mutual friends.
Understandable.
So look, I can pay you double if you also take out Ticker. The problem is he never leaves the hotel. My understanding is you're one of the first group to see him leave the hotel in like 8 months.
Probably because he was excited on the location he was going to.
In my understanding, he's excited about something or someone. He just looks at Monica.
So wait, you're telling me that we need to kill him?
I mean, you do know the job you signed up for, right, darling?
Yeah.
Monica, this is the first time Laura's really spoken up. I don't know if you're the only one on his list. And I like talk a little bit about what I saw him doing with the
Okay,
the
give
oval.
me a memory check. I think it's just an intelligence check unless you have a talent for it.
No. So I'll do intelligence check.
DC's not horrible. We're just looking for a 10.
Oh my! I got a dirty 20.
Yes, there were 5 other names on them. All of them were women. 2 of them were crossed off. Monica's, and the other one is
So what was this list?
Annie Feingold was the other one.
What was this list?
Something that Kelly saw.
It's the one I saw. So I kind of paused and I'm like, well, Monica, I don't know if you're like in the top, like the running for like his top 5 faves or something, but he had a piece of paper. There's an oval or something. There were hearts on the top. There were 5 women's names listed. Yours was crossed out, and then someone named Annie Feingold was crossed out too. So
Okay.
I don't know if that
To be honest, I wouldn't go anywhere with that man.
shifts your perception on, because I don't know what they talked about, right? But after
No,
what Booker
not at all.
suggested, I'm kind of like, so.
And he seemed up and up.
And that's what Laura like chimes in with. I don't know what that list is about. I just saw hearts. It almost looked like, I don't know, is it those after school specials with the notebook and
Okay, look, I don't want to be anyone's after school special and anyone's like, if this one is not available, then the leftovers are here. I'm no one's leftovers. So just get that straight.
I'm not saying you are.
No, I know. Sorry. I just got defensive. I understand. I like everyone. I know it's part of the job. You got to do stuff. Okay. I get
I
that.
like you too. That's why I'm telling you about this list. I don't know what he's doing with it.
Look, I don't know what he's doing with that list, but I can tell you that he only takes jobs that involve women.
Oh, ew, sexist. Okay.
That's
Monica, I don't think it's a sexist thing. I think it's he likes to kill women.
Oh. And the motherfucker's going down. Oh, fuck that.
Makes me a little happier to hear. He slides the briefcase to the center of the table. If you're willing to take my job, if you're willing to take both jobs, I will be willing to, let's say, put the bill for your business next door, set up the same facility you had, and maybe even look into your lost friend. Because I highly doubt they would have killed a civilian. And as far as I know, the gentleman who worked for you wasn't under the table. All right, sorry. You trained with, not work for. My apologies. But if you work for me and you're willing to take out Ticker out of here, because you're going to have to drag him out of the hotel, I don't know how the hell you're going to do that. And you're willing to not finish the job for him. Just wait it out till the new manager's in place. That's all I'm asking. Stall. Take other jobs. Act like you don't know. Talk to the Bowery. Make it look like you went there, like you're doing your job. But I would not go after the queen. You will die. Is there anything I can answer for you while we got a little time left? Light's dim, but it's not off. That purple light is still up. That like black light. Music is still dimmed as well.
so then any jobs that we would receive now, would that be under new management or old management still?
They would be jobs. They're not directly related to management unless there's some lingering ones. But I'm telling you, a marker usually has to be completed. Over all other jobs you have, everything gets put on hold and you do the marker before anything else.
Okay.
In this case, I'm telling you to wait that out. Just stall a little bit. You're injured still. Whatever it may be. I heard you recently got a thing of cats. Maybe that shit went south.
Well, some it did. Not for us.
All right. So what I'm saying is delay. And he turns the briefcase around and he opens it. Inside, there is a solid setup for a new assassin working for the table. There are 3 rows of coins. He said each one is yours up front. And there are 10 coins in the row for each person. Next to that, there is what looks like a folded handkerchief almost around something. Is that you take to the Queen of the Bowery. It'll at least let you speak to someone she has working for her. It'll get passed back and buy you time. Because if you've been hired to go take care of the Queen, she knows. And you aren't safe. A little understanding about the Bowery. Anyone you see begging for coin, anyone you see that looks like maybe they don't have a home, they work for her. They are everywhere. Now, I would like to remind you, the end of last episode, there was a man in an alley with a liquor bottle.
Yep.
Mm.
You may have seen some already. So, are you interested in the job? As he puts his hand on top, closes it. And he looks around the table. You are technically going against the table, but I'm talking for like 7, maybe 14 days. I'm asking you to do this for our friend.
I mean,
I'll answer any questions you need in the time we got left.
I'll be honest, I was thinking it was going to take that long anyway to scope out the place, come up with a plan, make sure that we had enough firepower to actually do the job. So
Yeah, I don't know how anybody would do it.
well, that's what I'm saying. I was expecting it was going to take at least that long just to do enough research. So I'm fine with delaying,
Stalling.
for lack of a better term.
What about the other 2 of you?
Look,
Uh,
I'm sorry.
no.
Go ahead.
No, ladies first, please.
I mean, I'm totally new at this, and I know that Laura has done a lot in her time, so I feel like I can trust someone and don't want to get on a bad side. So I feel like I would just follow what Laura says.
Now, who's to say if someone comes to us and they find that we had an opportunity to take care of our blood oath, and we did not do it during this time, even of changing of new management? What's to protect our asses from that?
Nothing.
Excellent.
You lie real well and say that you were doing research.
Good. And you know what? I do amazing research. I'm in.
I mean,
guess-
you did learn words in Russian. Very good.
I learned a few words, yes, last night. Past few days. No, I don't think it's understandable. I want to no big bad blood, especially since we're jumping into this. Seems like almost feet first. But
You are.
I would, yes, I do believe I would accept the job. Yes.
He looks to Monica. Well, you're the one with a connection to the man in question.
So I'm just gonna say this: as long as I'm not the one who's around him and he sees my face while you guys kill him, is that okay?
I think you should be the one to do it. Wouldn't that make the most
Oh.
sense?
No, I can't do that.
What?
What? All right.
What do you mean,
Fine.
no? Why did you take this job? Why do you work
Like-
here?
Okay, fine.
Do you not like this? Do you not like money?
Oh, I don't like money.
Well, I don't think
Money
you
makes me
understand.
happy.
And he taps the briefcase hard. How much this is worth?
Okay. I mean, if it's for you know who, I mean, absolutely. She's got some.
Look, whatever
Great
lets
taste
you
in makeup.
fucking sleep under your disco ball at night, I don't care.
So, if we need have any other questions, how can we get a hold of you?
You don't. Right now is your time. You're on your own after that. You can ask the people, talk to the people, but I can't help you outside of that. And I will be honest, if anyone gets word or hears what you're doing, there's gonna be people who go after you. If you don't already have enemies, fuck, you got a bunch of panthers in a truck.
Yes. Very true. But what can we call you?
You don't.
Great name. You don't.
We're
Thank
going
you,
to
you
call him
don't.
Orange.
Look, the moniker I go by within our community is the Closer.
Closer.
If we do more work together, then maybe I'll give you more information. But to be honest, I'm trying to keep my nose clean of this. If anyone wants a persuasion check, you could try to convince him to say who he is, because he is friends, out of character, he is friends with Bianca, and he must be pretty close friends to do this. Because right now, he's breaking a lot of rules to do this.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
a lot of rules.
Especially if we have to contact him. I'm rolling.
So I'm not going to roll just because I feel like I already understand the risk that he's going through, and I don't want
Okay.
to be like, I don't want to know his name in case we get busted out.
Yeah, sure, right. I don't know about the other ones, though, because they are not technically this job. So what about the rest of you? As normal people and / picking up a murderer's job, would you want to know his name? Because you sound like you do.
I would. Monica would.
All right, Monica, will give me a persuasion roll.
I rolled a 19. I got 19 total.
But remember what I said about all conversation about business.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage
Oh.
if somebody's assisting
You
you.
got it.
I mean, are you going to assist her?
I got a 17 and a 16, so still a 19.
Would you like a charisma bonus to make sure? It'd be a +2 to your roll.
Sure, 21.
All right. You needed a 20. He goes, look, because you're friends with her, my name is Benjamin Parker. Bianca and I go way back. She and I work together a job similar to this before we worked for the table. Just legal.
It's a great name.
Benjamin? Yeah. I'm quite fond of it.
All right, well,
With that, I'm going to put a clock down for Benjamin.
uh-oh.
I'm going to color one in.
Got his name. Now it's how many days before he kills you.
Or how many days before he eats it.
I'll never
Oh,
tell you. I will
no.
never,
Because people get.
I'll
He'll never
tell you what it's for.
He'll never tell us.
You'll
but-
find out
I know,
eventually.
I love it. I know.
With
Trying to
that,
figure out Frankhouse clocks.
is there anything? Yeah, you went through more clocks than anyone.
Yes, I did.
Between Blades in the Dark and Avatar, you were like balls deep in clocks.
So many clocks.
So many clocks. Is there anything else you would like to ask him that he could tell you about the job before leaving here?
Told us not to take the job. Offered us the job to take out Andy Samberg.
Right.
Yep. Ticker is his
Ticker.
moniker.
Yeah. And what was the other?
That was it.
new
Is
management.
don't take don't
Oh,
complete the one
that's right.
job.
Yeah. Basically,
Don't
don't
take the other
complete the
job.
marker, the Blood Oath marker, like the one you
Right.
got. Don't do that job that you got
Right.
from Ticker. Don't do it.
Right.
Hold off until the new management is in position. Because in the series right now, basically, Mel Gibson's character's out. He's dead. And then Winston, the guy we all know from John Wick, is trying to get the position.
Right.
Gotcha.
I will tell you that the John Wick series is supposed to be 10 episodes. The
Okay.
Continental was, and it's 3. But they're longer, like an hour and a half.
All right.
So we're filling in the gaps. Anything else I can answer for you before I dip?
Why did the old management want the queen taken out? Just because?
Well, the order was given during the red alert that was here because all of the, we'll say, soldiers were hers. There's no way that the current person vying for management could have single-handedly done this. He somehow convinced the Queen of the Bowery to lend her people. Suited him up and everything. It was a fucking massacre here. Trust me, as you walk through the hotel and look around, you'll see the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Especially knowing now. Anything else I can answer for any of you before we part ways for a while?
No,
Good?
ladies.
No, I'm good.
All right. He pushes the briefcase. Split it amongst yourselves. Whoever wants to carry the handkerchief, don't open it until you get to her. It'll go bad. And then he stands up. He hits a different button. The wall slides and he walks out. When he walks out of the room, on the other side, you see Ticker going up the stairs. He goes, fucking shit. Good luck. And the wall shuts behind him.
For Ticker says good luck.
No. Closer says
Closer.
good luck.
Good luck. 'cause
And Ticker
made
goes
it.
up the stairs. If you look behind this
Eavesdropping.
wall, he walks out this way and there's stairs here. And this guy is heading up the stairs.
What floor are we on?
I'll take you back to the continental map. This is the map for the continental. Here you go. Technically, the group of you would be where the bullet is.
Speakeasy. Ah, I got you. Okay, so we're.
You're below the boxing area. So they go up
Gotcha,
here
gotcha.
to the back of the room. It takes them up into this furnace area. They would walk across and they go into here. This is a really like, people don't see shit here.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would go into the stairwell and up. But you guys don't know that much about the hotel yet.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I would tell you. What do you want to do? As a group, you're in the room. The lights come back up. The music spins back up. You can hear everything going on. And you realize the room, there was a movement, like something slid in between the walls, and you can hear everything again.
So I want to take a look at the door that Ticker was by.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see like how soundproof it was.
The wall shuts. You'd have to hit the button to go out.
No, I'm
You
like,
do
but
know
I'm-
where it is.
Right, but I mean, I'm not hitting it. I want to go see like how thick that wall.
Oh, you
was.
can hear through it right now.
I can't hear it through it right now.
But you couldn't hear any of the music before. Now you can.
No, I can.
Something moved. Like there's either another wall that slides up in between these walls, and they were thick. Like a normal wall is 2x4. This is a little wider than a 2x4. So they may have a soundproofing that comes up or something.
Yeah, the reason I wanted to see was like to see if he was
Did he
actually
hear?
able to. Yeah.
You don't know.
Okay.
Not without following. But remember, no business on continental grounds. You could follow. It's up to you how deep in this you want to get in the hotel.
I actually want to open up that note that I got.
Which note?
The one.
Oh, okay. That one is different. Do you share it with the group or do you keep it for yourself?
For right now, I'm gonna keep it to myself. So I can do like another sleight of hand or whatever.
Yeah,
Just 'cause
yeah.
I don't.
Well, or you can just read it later when you're
Yeah,
back in your
well-
room.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll wait and do that.
Are you gonna go talk to them with the bar again?
Well, the reason I wanted to read it was before
Oh,
I went
okay.
to go talk to her.
That's fine.
So.
All right.
Uh,
Works for me. If you want to read it, we can do that. Take your headphones off, you two.
Sorry.
I'm not sorry. Kelly, so we've done a lot of secret time over the years.
Correct.
We've done a
Yes.
lot of secret things. Cool. She wants... Is he got his ear thing off? Yeah? Cool.
Looks like they're out. Yeah.
There is a mark for both of them being handed out by Ticker. For Arthur and Monica.
Ah.
You can see the piece of paper that was torn that he had his hand over that has the lines through it. There's a bunch of names, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their names are on there and they're scratched off. That was torn out, handed to her. She folded it up and gave it to you.
Okay.
What would you like
So-
to do with that information? Oh, and on the bottom, it's worth 4.
Okay. Oh,
You don't have to
boy.
take it. You took one for hearing the conversation. Basically, is what that first coin was for.
Okay.
You return to her if you're interested. You set the glass back down. Tell her you're interested. You get the rest.
No, I'm not. Like, because here's the thing, like, I know if I... This is going to sound so bad. I know, like, if I have to, I can kill them.
Absolutely can.
But...
Right now, but not in the hotel.
Right, but...
I heard
feel
there's a
like,
panther you could just, like, tape meat
Correct.
to them.
But I feel like... Well, they would be the meat. But I feel like we are all being set up to take the fall for this job.
Okay.
And if that's the case, A, I want to help them, but B, if I can't, I need meat shields.
Give me a roll to kind of sense, like, this woman passing this off. Give me a roll. Like, what would you want to use to decide if, like, she's in on this or just, like, the messenger?
Probably...
What's your passive? That's probably a better roll, actually.
My
What's it?
passive perception is a 12, but I think for this I would like to spend a passive card to get that to a 17.
Absolutely. Do you know? Well, who's you going to use?
If there isn't one, I will play one.
There is some. There is some. It is. What are they called? It's been so long. It's been so long. Is it the glance? Is it get up?
I know they're green.
The green. Yeah, the green. Reload.
Is it ready?
No. Ready. That's what
Is
it
it
is.
ready?
It's ready. It's ready.
It's ready.
Who's got a ready here? We'll use Serving Hands has got a ready. We'll use that.
Okay.
With that,
okay.
she's just the messenger. She was given it. She works for the group. She's passing it off to you.
Okay.
So you're not taking it.
Yeah, so that being the case, do I refund the coin then?
Nope. That's yours for hearing the job.
Okay.
Welcome to the world of assassins.
Right.
That's
no,
a silence coin.
correct. That conversation will wait until we're actually out of the Continental.
All right. All right, I'm going to
But
mark
that's-
that, and I'm going to put that here. Okay.
That's my reasoning.
Put that. No, hey, that's totally fine. I'm just, marking a clock. For those two, Adam. I see that she's not there. It's okay. We can have you two in the room. This is easy enough to handle. There you go, Arthur. Everything's good. She finishes her drink. Everybody gets up to leave. Oh, she's back as well, so we can go back to everybody. As everybody gets ready to leave, where do you all want to go as a group? Are you staying down here? Are you going to one of your rooms? Are you going to another area in the Continental? What would you like to do?
Oh.
As the room door is like unlocked and ready to be opened and leave. Okay, have a good night, Isaac.
Yeah,
Just saw
good
you
night.
left. What would you like to do?
Let's see.
Do you want to talk about it in this room as a group? Do you want to talk about it off Continental grounds? Do you want to talk about it in one of your in bedrooms or private? You can talk about that there. You still can't really conduct like murder business, but you can talk about shit.
Right. Should we head up
We
to
should talk in one of the rooms.
yes, somebody's room?
I mean, I'm in 710.
Oh. Aren't you up on the 7th floor as well?
I am. I'm in 709, so just walk right over.
I will have to get we'll have to make a swing by the kitchen later, see if they have any spare slabs of meat. Make sure I feed Cruella tonight so she doesn't get mad at me.
Mmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just order a steak to the room. You can go by the front desk, but can I have 2 steaks delivered to this room? Just throw it into the room. Slide
Just
it in the room.
raw steaks.
Raw steaks, please. Is that what you want to do?
No, not yet. I'll wait to make that order a little bit later. I want to see if I can use that to my advantage.
Okay. You think you're still going to sleep in there? That's adorable.
Not necessarily
Whose room are you going to go to talking then?
Laura's.
All right. So you all head back to Laura's room in the Continent. There are a lot of people here. As you are making your way to the elevator, making your way back up, it is busy. Let me delete some of you people off the map. Remove, and I'm just gonna move Laura's character to the floor. So you'll see here there's assorted rooms and hallways. This is the regular like Continental where you guys can stay, the penthouse up top. You're on what floor? 7?
Yeah.
There you go. You walk down the hall. When you get to your room, standing out front of your room, as all three of you are coming in, is a man in a black jumpsuit with pink pinstriping. 6'6". His jaw is ring in between.
Okay.
He looks at you and he goes, "Hello.
Hi.
I heard you took
Okay.
our business. I would like the cats."
I'm sorry. What?
I would like
Can't
the
really
cots.
understand ya.
I'd like the cots. C-A-T.
You like the tots? I don't have tots.
Oh, bitch.
Or he said no. He likes the cats.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the stream is going
The
wonky.
stream is down.
Is it?
Yeah, stream is down.
Is it?
Yeah, and
Can
you're
you-
breaking up for me,
Really?
at least.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not-
Nessie said, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's
Oh no, did OBS get mad?
it's not
OBS
OBS.
getting salty.
It's YouTube.
Oh, YouTube's getting salty.
Oh, the two views.
It's YT. It's picking. It's deciding. It's fighting. It's at 0 KBS. Let's wait. Don't worry. Should I just reboot it, you think? It takes like 2 seconds.
Oh boy.
I'm not lagging at all. Am I lagging for you
You're
guys?
lagging for me.
For us,
For
too.
us, you are.
Yes.
Yeah, you're
In
stuttering.
video.
I'm gonna refresh.
Oh, see, now now YouTube.
Am I
is
still?
fine.
How about now? Am I good for you guys now?
I'm still late, though.
Am I still lagging?
It's still lagging,
little
but
bit,
YouTube's
yeah.
up.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, you sound better now.
All right. That was basically our OBS dipped to red and came back to green.
Weird.
I don't know what happened. I refreshed to see if it was me, but all my internet's fine. It's just OBS being a bitch. So anyway, he's like, I would like the cats. Cats. C-A-T. Cats. You have our cats.
No, actually, we do not have the cats.
You do.
No. Actually, they are actually no longer in our possession.
You do.
No,
We don't.
do not, my friend. Drop them off this morning.
Well,
Animal control.
why?
What are we going to do with a bunch of
Yes,
cats?
I had this giant thing show up at
Ours. Our delivery.
Well, how we
Oh.
we don't. I've never seen it before.
I don't know what to say to you, my friend. We do not have your cats any longer.
Paper? Do you have the paperwork? You need to go to California.
No, I have no paperwork with him. Everything was left inside the car,
The van.
van,
Truck.
truck.
I recommend you don't leave here.
Not leave here.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, why would your people or whoever just leave this van on the backside of our business?
It wasn't your business then.
It wasn't then, but it is now. Someone left a giant surprise for us. I didn't know what to do with fucking cat.
Actually, sir, and I say in Russian, I'm like, actually, sir, it was his business then. Your people fucked up.
You don't
Sorry.
take a delivery. You send it to the person who sent it. It's like mail to the wrong address.
That would have been, and again in Russian, I'm like, that would have been possible had they not tried to kill us right away. So again, not our fault. You're shit
Yeah.
out of luck. Sorry.
No, you're shit out of luck. He says in Russian, and he shoulders by.
I
Seemed
think
like-
I try and stay in place.
All right, let's go. Oppose athletics roll. Come on. See what you got. It's probably better than that roll. That was a really bad roll. I rolled really bad. I'm going to use my advantage. Oh, God. I rolled a 2, then a 1. What do you get?
A 3.
Yeah, actually a 3. Yeah, so I got an 8.
Wow.
We're too busy trying to muscle each
Two
other.
people late commit to like a high five.
Yeah.
It's like that, but a body check late commit.
Correct.
So you like shoulder each other, both kind of stumble a little bit, and he walks
I win
by.
barely.
Yeah. He walks by. He's like, "You shouldn't leave the hotel." And he wanders away from you all. It's a threat. It's an obvious threat.
So does he like run into either of the two after they bounce? Does he like bounce into either of us or anything?
Into who?
He just bounces off of like
He
they
bounced off
just
of
bounce. He
Laura.
doesn't like run
Yeah,
into like
off
the
of
two of us at
Laura.
all.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, off of
I gotta
Laura. Okay.
reset.
Laura, not us.
I gotta reset her audio. There we go. Yeah, just off of Laura, not off of you. He shouldered the largest person in the room because he thinks he's
yeah.
the biggest guy.
Yeah,
And
I just missed
we
if
both
he had got
botched
knocked
it.
into us at all. Got
But
you.
I barely squeaked out.
Yeah, actually we tied.
Oh, okay. We tied.
Yeah, it was a bounce shoulder check.
Bounce shoulder check. Got him.
As he walks away, you guys walk into Laura's room. What's the discussion for the whole situation? How do you guys want to go about this? What are you doing? As a GM, I'll answer any questions that you may have about these kind of jobs. But overall, it's pretty obvious. I mean, there's two options. Do the job
Yes.
Ticker gave you, or do the job the closer gave you.
So,
And Ticker is the queen.
no, Ticker
No,
is your
Ticker works for the
boyfriend.
adjudicator and wants the queen dead.
Yeah.
Closer saying, don't do it, kill Ticker.
So confusing.
Right. So let's see.
It's not that confusing. It's I'll make it very plain Jane for you. Here's the lowdown easy. There were two people involved in this whole situation, but they're higher above the people than what you talked to. First, there was an old manager. His name was Cormac. That was Mel Gibson's character. There's a new manager, which are the people who run the hotel, which is the one you know from John Wick. That would be Winston's character. There is a change in power right now as Winston is now taking the Continental. He didn't own it yet. He is now becoming the manager, or trying to. The job that you were given was from Ticker to take out the Queen of the Bowery. The thing that makes his job important is he gave you a marker, a blood oath marker, one of these. This means do it no matter what. But this job was given by Cormac, the old manager. He's gone. But no one else has taken place, so technically this marker is still in action. This is a continental marker, is how I would explain it. Since he's gone, Closer is saying, wait. It'll go away. We'll make it go away. In that time, get rid of Ticker, the guy who gave this to you. Take him out. That is what he's telling the group to do, to make it as easy as possible. That's like the clean version.
Yeah. So.
Work for Uncle Ben, JD says. Work for Uncle Ben.
Yeah, we're working for Uncle Ben.
Well, I mean, that's up to you all. That's the discussion right now.
No,
You took the money, you could just double cross.
What I'm looking into, I'm gonna pull out my surveillance kit out of my carry-on,
Okay.
and I'm going to. I don't know if I can do it. I can't really find a kit for it, so I think
There is a surveillance kit.
Well, I found the surveillance kit. It talks more about like having stuff to do surveillance. I was looking for something that would help me detect surveillance in my room.
I would say the surveillance kit probably has a bug detector
something?
similar to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also
so
just
then-
look, so it'd be a perception check,
Okay.
and the kit would allow you to find the stuff without disadvantage. It'd just be a regular roll. Otherwise, you'd be at a disadvantage.
Okay. So then, yeah, you guys see me pull out a surveillance kit for the 70s, and I start like scanning the room before I say anything at all.
Sure.
That's at 21.
The room is not bugged. There is a speaker in the room that's in the corner of every room. It's this old brown, like cloth-covered speaker, which is more for like them to talk to you, like, "Hey, room service," that kind of thing. If it's or an alarm goes off, there is a phone in the room as well, and because you're in table rooms, you're in the assassin rooms. There is a tube to receive from control, from like the management. Basically, like, here's a job for management. And you see that in the Continental, they get them, they open it up, and it's a wanted poster. So they can send stuff to each room.
Right.
General public rooms are on the first couple levels, and they always book normal people there, and they only can go into the bar right behind. No one can go into the speakeasy unless they have coin.
Right. So if I don't find any bugs
Nope.
or anything like that, the reason I'm looking is because that job, so I don't know, maybe my name's on one of those too, right?
Possibly.
So.
It's not on the piece of paper you have.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I might have handed it out to somebody else.
Correct.
So, I check, I look around.
Music is hilarious.
Right?
Yeah.
I turn to them, I'm like, well, this room is pretty clean. I just wanted to double check after Ticker walked away from that meeting room. I couldn't tell if he was able to listen through the wall at all or not. It's a bad show to betray your employer, at least when you're first on the scene, I guess, unless it's like governmental work and you're a double agent or a secret agent or a triple agent, something like that. But I'm pretty sure we're being set up as like the fall people for this job. Either we fail and then no skin off their nose because we're new and we failed, or we succeed and then everybody else comes after us because we succeeded.
Yeah.
Either way, we're off the board.
Yeah.
I know you two don't traffic in this kind of thing, but since we're all in it together because we're all being set up, I slide over the note that I received.
Right.
So the note on there has your names on it.
But for to kill?
This
is Diana talking. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's not my Monica voice. That's not my Monica voice.
Yes, Diana, to murder you. Yes, 100% to...
So, who did you get this from?
I got it from a bartender.
Why are they trying to pin us all, like, on each other?
Well, and the handwriting looks like Ticker's, right? From what I saw.
It looks like it's from that paper. You never saw him tear it, and if he did, that happened so fucking fast. Because saw it walking to the bar, and somehow she had it in that time frame. But that's a good assumption.
Right. So I say, like,
actually see it get torn and handed. It just
No,
looks
correct.
like what
I'm just
he
looking
did.
at right. So, I mean, I say, like, I didn't. The handwriting on his paper where he had the hearts and the names crossed off and stuff, and the handwriting here looks pretty similar. Like, I didn't see him tear it off, but he might have done it beforehand. I don't know how many.
Same color pen?
I mean, my memory check was good. I don't know.
Actually, no, it was written in crayon.
Okay, so anyway, I'm like, this is in pen. He was writing in crayon. Like I said, I don't know what that was about. But if she's handing these out, I got paid a coin just to read this.
What?
The total to take you two out is 4. I don't know if my name's being passed out on little torn pieces of paper.
That's a very good question.
I mean, I didn't receive anything.
Well, did you go to the main bar?
No.
And you two are relatively new, so they might have been able to pick up on the fact that you're not.
Do you want us to
speaking the lingo
test?
yet.
Do you want us to test this theory? You want me to go get a drink downstairs?
No offense to either of you, but I think at least right now you're going to be pretty easy marks.
Okay, well, I don't want to be
I'm
easy
not.
mark.
Well, I'm sorry. I just.
No, I get it. It's the truth. The truth hurts sometimes. You know, I can fucking kill someone.
Yeah,
I didn't say you can't.
It's like falling down. It hurts sometimes.
I'm not questioning that. I'm just, you guys, like the closer said, and I used the closer. Like the closer said, you weren't raised in it like I was, and you haven't been in it like he has been, or our friend. So I could have not told you. I could have just taken you out as soon as we left.
No,
But we're in it together, so.
This is a good thing, and I reach out and as corny as it sounds, but I reach out and grab your hand, and I'm like, you know, we're really getting close, and I really think we're family here, and like I said earlier, like I really trust Laura, your instincts, being in this business, and I guess we found ourselves a new leader. What do you think? Or guide.
Found ourselves a new leader.
Also, friendship. I'm really happy about this. That we're getting closer. So, just so everyone knows, like I am love friendship. I think friendship is one of my things here.
Isn't that like your?
Yeah, let me read it.
Now, I'm going to move you guys to different sides here, so that when
friendship
you look at
is
each
my
other,
motivation.
you're literally looking across the screen right now.
Yeah. So friendship is my motivation. So.
Oh, okay. Oh God,
Okay, well,
that is.
I'm playing into it, guys.
No, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's.
But in all seriousness, Laura, like that really means a lot that you're telling us the truth.
Oh yes, especially with us not even knowing about this entire situation and getting here.
Keep your voice down.
I would almost think.
Oh God.
I would almost presume. I mean, if we're drug into this, being newbies, as everyone would like to say, it almost makes me question Bianca as well. I mean,
what do you mean? Like she's not good?
Well, not necessarily that, but it seems like we were drug into this because of her.
So, I don't necessarily know about her like purposely landing where she landed, but Frank and I had a couple of conversations, and like we didn't go into what we did, but he said he worked for the Coast Guard. So
I mean, he might have been a Coast Guard. You're only adding the air quotes, not me.
Well, from the information that I inferred about how we talked about our jobs, right? So that's where Laura's kind of adding.
Coast Guard in Michigan murdered a lot of people. New York's pretty bad as well.
Right. So I mean, well, especially knowing that the cops may be non-continental stuff. Maybe,
yeah.
So that's why I'm doing the air quotes. So, I mean, we talked about business a little bit. I told him that I did stuff besides just being, a butcher. He said he used to work in the Coast Guard before he retired. So maybe that's part of it. I don't know. I really just went there to work out.
It's true. That is all truthful statements.
So, like I said, I feel like we're all being set up. I don't necessarily think our friend set us up. The closers seem to be pretty honest in that meeting room. The fact that Ticker was writing your name down along with somebody else and crossing out stuff, and this
like a hit list
like this, and I do the piece of paper again. I mean, a coin just to listen, just to hear out the offer on a piece of paper, that's...
It seems like a lot, but...
I mean, it seems like a lot, but I mean, considering like what we've been offered to like do this job with the band, the queen, right?
Right.
So, like, I'm like, a coin just to listen in comparison to what we were gonna get paid to do this hit. So... we're being set up for something, I just don't know what. And when we were in that room, when I told the closer I was planning on taking 7 to 14 days to do research on the queen anyway, like, to assassinate her, I wasn't lying. So if anyone asks me, I mean, I prefer they didn't ask me. I'm not the best at it, but I can lie if I need to. That's my answer, like... And if they're going to expect me to just run off and go after somebody, like, a day after I received the job, that's how a lot of my siblings got killed. So, yes, siblings, I guess you could call them, yes.
Yeah, siblings, yes.
Siblings.
That's the ticket. So, my question to the group, then, to move forward towards the final scene for the show, is people are playing cards to save your butts.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
Do you take the job for closer as a group as the camera kind of pans back as you're all talking, knowing the room's not bugged? The Russian that encountered you saying, don't you leave this hotel? Or are you going to take the job for Ticker? Or are you going to do something in between, like go talk to the Bowery, make a decision then? What is the plan for the group? What do the three of you want to do?
So...
or hide for 2 weeks and see what happens.
No, so let me take a look at mine real quick. So,
before Arthur goes back to his room.
My motivations are violence, which I haven't indulged in yet this session, but I indulged in it quite a bit.
I mean,
already.
not yet. Don't worry. There's still 10 minutes left.
There's still 10 minutes left. One of my virtues is hardworking. My other is heartless. My flaw is heartless, I should say. So, in being heartless, Laura will tell Arthur and Monica, like, I think we should go to the Bowery, check out the security, make that offering, see what's going on with the Queen, and then from there we can make our decision. But I think that because we're being played, and the fact that Ttrpgfamily has signed us up with this blood oath, but it is also potentially putting hits out on us, I really don't have much faith in him or old management.
Or lack thereof management. No, I would agree with that. Take scope it out, take our parting gift, whatever it might be, to them. I agree, waiting on making the decision.
So we're waiting to make a
see.
decision. Does that mean we're going to go talk to the Bowery? Is that what the decision is then? Am I understanding this correctly?
Yeah, so for the, out of character, my decision is, let's go talk. Like, I'm not going to make anyone roll for this. Like, it looks like Laura's gut instinct is to say F Ttrpgfamily.
I mean...
Like, fuck Ttrpgfamily, do the closer's job, because Ttrpgfamily, in addition to signing us up for this job, is also taking hits out on you guys, and possibly me as well. So how are we supposed to even accomplish this task while he's trying to get us killed?
Sure.
Like, you can see, like, as she's talking about, like, she's getting more and more angry. So, like, verbally is very much, well, let's go talk to the Queen and see what the lay of the land is. But, like, as she's talking about, Ttrpgfamily is sending out hits against us, and we just joined. Like, you can just see, like, her gears are kind of grinding a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like she's more like, let's just take the closer's job. But due diligence.
So due diligence is then...
Go check out the Bowery.
The Bowery, okay.
Do the offering for the Queen.
So you each
check out the
get
area.
10 coin from the briefcase.
Okay.
And this is... You got two important questions. Three. One, are you all staying the night, or are you leaving now? To get out of here. Or are you staying here because it's safe for the night?
Maybe
get
it's
good
safe
rest.
for the night.
I'd say probably to stay, at least for the night, yes.
So there is a
I'm staying
mechanic
to
for the
make it-
game
I
that if you stay at the Continental, if you ever, for example, use your hit dice up, because you only recover half. If you stay at the Continental overnight, you get all of your hit dice back. Okay? Oh, you get, not heal, but, your hit the recovery dice back.
Right.
If you stay anywhere else, even your own fucking home, you only get half. Some places it's less. So you're all staying, are you staying in your own rooms? Specifically asking Arthur this question.
Arthur would look. I need to make a quick stop down at my room.
You can just
Would
call
you-
from the phone here and have it delivered.
Oh no! I want to try it myself, but I need to feed Cruella first. Do you care if I stay in one of your rooms with you this evening?
You could stay with me.
Excellent.
Cool. Okay.
You could share the bed, but the bed has a huge ass sniper rifle assembled on it.
Oh, actually no. That's a great style as well too. I used to shoot with those as well.
Well, that's true. You do know how to
Also-
use them. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Also, Laura,
able
if
to pop one off at almost a mile.
Laura, if we need to calm down, we can do a spa day one day, you and I.
There
Maybe
is
if you
a
want to
spot-
join, you
there's a
can.
spot here. That is true too.
If you want to in the morning do a spa just to kind of calm ourselves and center ourselves for this everything going to happen. Kind of connect.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Family time.
You can come. Do you want to come?
To a spa? I mean, I'd probably feel good, but later. We don't.
Okay, sorry. Well,
We
if we
technically
want
don't
to,
have time for that.
if we
just
do
yet.
have time tomorrow, we should do it.
So
I'm going to use your phone really quick, Laura, and be like, yes, hello, room service.
okay, are you calling room service? While you're calling room service,
Yes.
Adam, I need the audience to roll me 2d20 separate for something else. You call room service. This is the Continental room service. What can I do for you tonight?
Yes, but this is 708, correct? 710. Yes.
He
could
says
I
you're in
have-
710, sir.
Oh, yes, no, thank you. Could I please have 3 raw steaks delivered up to 710, please?
Temp raw? You mean no cook on them at all? Or are you taking
no,
them to
no.
go? Would you like them butcher wrapped?
Yes, please. That'd be utterly fantastic.
3.
3 of them, yes, please.
And you want them delivered to 710? Is that going on the 710 bill?
No, put it on the 608 bill, please.
608, 3 steaks. All right, sir. Doesn't look like you've hit your limit yet for your payment. That should be fine. Any particular cut of steak?
The largest that
T-bone,
you
tomahawk, ribeye. What would you like?
have. Let's go with some ribeye. Sounds delicious. Let's go with
3
that.
ribeye. All right, sir.
Yes.
Right, sir. 3 ribeye. Okay. Sir, we did get a call about a disturbance in your room. We just ignored it for now, figuring you were busy, obviously not doing business, but I would like to ask you if you could maybe keep it down.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I do appreciate that.
It was they said it
Well-
sounded like a wild animal was in there, sir.
Oh, no wild animals, only tame ones.
I'll make it 4
That's a
steaks, sir. 4 steaks.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Excellent. They'll be there within 30 minutes for you. Would you like to leave them
perfect.
outside the room, or would
yes.
you like us to deliver them for you?
No, just leave them outside, and I will grab them.
All right, I will leave them out.
Thank you.
30 minutes, sir. They should be ready.
Thank you.
Wait, rare? They'll be up there in 15.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Have a great one.
You as well. Click.
As you get off the
Thank you.
phone, I'm going to cut, because everyone's going to their rooms, and I'm going to cut Arthur going to his room. Arthur, you get outside.
Sure
The
do.
bellhop is down the hall when you come out of the elevator. Room services. He's got the steaks. Laying in the middle of a hall is the Russian with the cat on top of him,
Yes.
handing him to the ground. Not biting him, sitting on top of him like it was commanded to. And the guy's like half out the door. Room service looks and goes, Mr. Collins, I brought your
Yes.
steaks, sir.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I will take those, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, animals are allowed on the hotel grounds, but we prefer them to stay in the rooms unless they're, I guess, leash. You know what I mean? Not dangerous to people. The guy like slowly turns his head, and the cat puts its paw on his face and slowly drags it down and draws lines down his face.
Right.
Like scratches?
Like blood.
I would say Cruella. Also way.
This is where we get into you making a check. I've made my 2 checks. Your turn.
Oh my god.
Oh, here for it. You know
We said
what?
we're doing a place of charisma, right? That's at least good.
We're just chilling in our rooms.
What could go wrong?
Big chilling.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I got coins. Can I spend one of those coins for a reroll, please?
Absolutely. That's what the
Oh,
coins are
God.
for.
Oh god.
Coin spent.
Ay, ay, ay. Come on, these are different dice.
Well, so that doesn't
Here,
sound like you rolled
Use
very
my
well.
use my big cheesy.
Would
Star
you
Wars Panther
would you
one.
like a charisma card for that, sir? Is it going to help you at all?
Am I able? No, because I can't use those dice for those. Can
No,
I?
I.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, my influence ones. I can't use my influence dice for her at all, can I?
Mm-mm. Now we do have a less than even card, which allows you to take another action. It is a purple card. If you would like to use it to make another roll to like stop her from absolutely ripping the face off this guy in front of
Yeah.
hotel
Yeah,
services.
I want to try
All
that.
right, we'll use serving hands for that. Give me another roll.
you, sir.
So you did an inspiration, you
Serving
failed that.
hands.
It starts dragging hard, like digging in, like jawline.
Can I spend another coin?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a separate rule. You're welcome to spend another
Yeah.
coin. Or we could just
Is enough.
mark
Oh,
on the
No,
chart.
better, much more better. Dirty 20.
Okay, so you win the first one. She is now sitting on him. Now I need one to get her off of him.
Piece of that.
I would say, Cruella, the dates, saying here.
Okay.
Give
me your roll.
We'll try that. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, 20, baby. Here we go.
It backs off of him and it drags its claws down his Puma suit.
Oh, that's
Is it-
why she attacked him.
As it cuts it open, you see he is strapped carrying guns. And the hotel, the gentleman who delivers your meat, reaches underneath the serving cart, pulls out a gun, walks up to the gentleman, and says, please put your guns on the ground and head back to your room, or you will be taken out with the trash. The guy, like, unbuckles and, like, slides the two pistols off and sets them on the bottom of the cart and, like, backs away. She's growling at him. He gets up and he's like, I'll see you at your place. And he goes, out. And the guy walks away. He's like, I am so sorry, Mr. Collins, that this happened. Let's get you another room. This door is no longer any good. Would you like us to move you to one of the penthouse suites for the evening? If you can promise she is not going to tear the place apart. And he looks in the room. The number 2, the bed is destroyed. The 15, she finally calmed down and didn't tear up the rest of the room.
Good.
She basically made a nest.
Oh, excellent.
Like cats,
Yes, would there be a room that I could keep her in the penthouse for this evening?
Well, I mean, the penthouse is, and he looks in the room, he's like, we would prefer it not to be like you staying with her the whole time to stop this kind of thing.
Sure, yes.
Okay, then, yes, we'll move you to the penthouse suite, sir, and we'll get your luggage. I will call down now. He walks to halfway down the hall, grabs it, calls the front desk. They talk for a few minutes. This is if you grab your stuff and follow me, I will take you up to the penthouse suite.
Sure. As I'm walking, I do have one of those steaks, and I just kind of
she's in.
open it up.
As soon as you feed her, no roll is required for 10
Yeah.
minutes.
All right, it's good. Yeah, I'll feed her that. I'll grab my thing, and I'll be like,
All right. She follows you, waiting, so you can get the other steak. She paws at you once in a
this.
while on the ride. So it's you
this.
and the bellhop in the elevator riding up to the penthouse suite. You get to the
Perfect.
top, and it's like, bing, and opens up, and it is the floor. It's all marble, nice, really, like, there's a sauna in here. He's like, we do have room service for here. This is normally a 2-coin room. If you need anything done, a massage, anything, please call down. We'll have it of service in the room. If you would like a extracurricular cage put in your room, we could deliver one of those for your companion.
Yes, please. That would be fantastic.
We will have
it would
that
definitely
brought
help with making sure that she's.
Would
very
you like
clean.
more-
Something else.
Food, maybe a cooler full.
Oh yes, that would be fantastic, please. I greatly appreciate that as well.
Excellent. We'll take care of the mess, so we do apologize. The stay is on us, and he hands you your coin back for the disruption.
Oh, thank you very much, my friend.
Yes.
And
No
what-
business
what's,
on continental grounds. We make sure we take care of our own.
Absolutely. And what is your name, my friend? I appreciate it.
No name is required for the service of the Continental.
Why, thank you.
Have a
I
great
tip
one.
my hat.
And he pulls it, and it closes, and you see him like sigh of relief as he's away from you and the fucking cat. So as we close the doors and you rest for the evening, are you two doing a spa day in the morning and all that kind of stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
You set up your wonderful
there's different
spa.
reasons and things, but yes.
Yes, okay. You set up a day for the spa. Is there anything important that needs to happen, or is it truly just a relaxed day?
It's truly just a relaxed day.
To
Excellent.
Diane.
Unless
okay.
you want to do something.
No, I was just saying I'm there, but I'm just keeping an ear out.
Okay.
Of course.
While you are both in a mud bath or wherever it is with cucumbers on your eyes, you both get 1d10 temporary hit points for the day.
Okay.
So roll a d10. They will be
come in
important.
handy later. Yes.
Now, is there anything really important these have in the Continental, or can I cut us to going to the Bowery?
We had our night. I was up in the. How cool is this suite? Like just a lot of really cool
fucking
shit.
amazing. Like, it's penthouse
Yeah?
New York. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Nice.
insane. It's that floor. It's half of that upper floor on the map.
Excellent.
So my question would be very simple. Who's driving to go to the Bowery? Are you all riding together to not look like psychos going to the Bowery in 2 cars, showing up? And if you don't know what the Bowery is in actual New York, I'm going to give you a nice visual shitty representation of the Bowery. The Bowery is the rundown, horrible end. It's near Chinatown and Easttown. It's in that little area. It is
we're taking my car.
crime-ridden.
We're taking my car.
Excellent. Well then, I need whoever is driving to give me a vehicle roll as we start in combat for next episode.
Oh, Jesus.
As you are driving through to go to the Bowery, 2 cars pull up behind, and you immediately know you are being followed. I'm going to spend 3 ready cards, 1 for each of you. 1's for passive perception. 1 is for drive for this opening scene, just to give you a good number because you didn't know it was coming. And the last one is for whatever skill you would like to add as a passive for this scene. And I'll ask at the end, but it has to be somebody who hasn't taken an action. So obviously, Laura's driving.
Correct.
Right? So we have 1 perception from one of you 2, and whatever skill you want this other passive to be. That passive is basically a higher version when you use the ready. 1 pulls up next to you. The window's in this black and gold old shitty Mustang that's rusted through. You can see the person in the suit behind the wheel through the door. He is dressed in a coat with like muddled, crappy looking fur. He pulls out a sawed off and sticks it out the driver window, aiming at her car. That's the first car. The second car pulls up behind, and a guy leans out the side, lights a Molotov, and gets ready to throw it at the Coronado.
Jesus.
Who is doing the passive perception out of the 2?
Slightly
And
better
what
than
would you
mine.
like the other passive skill to be to open this scene?
So my passive perception is a 12, so I'll do the passive perception.
Okay, so that gets 5 more than normal.
So
So you
17.
17. You notice the man in the pulling up behind the Coronado with the Molotov before he gets to light it. So he's pulled it out. He's out the window. He's getting ready to ignite it. And that is where you notice that's going on. So I don't get the surprise round for that car.
Okay.
The guy who drives up and puts the gun pointing out. Arthur, is there a skill you like to do? You could use perception as well if you want to try to get the jump on them, or if you have another skill you would like to use. And I ask that as I flip to you and say, where's the cat sitting in the car? You didn't go home.
No,
You didn't pay to leave it at the hotel unless you would like to do that. Expensive.
How expensive? How many coins?
2 coin.
2 coin. I'll pay it to keep the
Instead
cat
of bringing the cat with you to go to the Bowery and take care of problems?
I'm not quite comfortable with just the cat in
What
the
if
car.
I
with
tell
us.
you
Just-
you're only 1 good roll away from being able to control her in stressful situations without her going wild? You're only 1 successful check away.
Oh, then you got a Frankhouse dilemma, man, and then I'm gonna take her. That's fine. She'll be in the back seat with me.
Perfect. Monica, are you also in the back seat or are you in the passenger seat?
Well, you said I saw the car behind us.
Yeah, but you could have saw it in the rear view. You could have saw it in the side mirror, wherever you want.
That's true. You know what? I was putting my lipstick on because that's what I do.
You
And
have
I
to-
had my mirror down. I saw it, and now I'm about, yeah.
Cool. Laura, what is your passive on your drive? Ooh, an 18? Okay.
With the passive, because
All right.
I've got +3 to vehicles.
All right. I'm going to put an 18 down. We are starting initiative with your roll
Okay.
for drive. And this is Laura and the car. So it'll be everyone in the car goes at 18, and then everybody else will go around. With that said, 1 car had a good roll, but it doesn't get the surprise round. It has a 19. It would have went before you and had a surprise round. That's not happening now. So now it's just initiative order. The other one that pulled up next to you, unfortunately, rolled a 12. While it would have had a surprise round, your car is going faster than them. I don't get my surprise round. I was really hoping there was a shitty roll in there. It didn't happen. So we have a 19 for car, the rear car, and we have a 12 for the side car. Now, audience, I need a D20 to know when Cruella goes, because she goes separate of all vehicles. Because you're not driving fast in the city. You're driving speed limit. You're like 35
Right.
miles an hour. And cats can definitely... This guy might be fucked in the other car.
Yeah.
So when we get a D20 for the audience...
Yeah, now see, it's 3 adults and a panther, because really, if a panther's gonna mess up the car, it might as well be mine.
Yeah, fuck that
Yeah.
Coronado. No one likes it.
There you go.
So Kelly's like, I love this car. So once we get our D20 in chat, I
12.
know a
Yeah,
12 with the cat bonus is a 15. That means she goes before the sidecar.
Oh, no. Oh, that car's fucked.
Adam,
Perfect.
I would
Yeah.
like you to roll your last check as she starts to climb out the window to jump the guy when she sees the gun. Unless you just let her go. Or you tell her to attack. Your choice.
Cheer
Yeah,
her
actually-
on, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cheer her
I'm
on,
gonna.
Arthur Collins.
Yeah, we see that happening. Lady, I'm assuming, are you guys like making like motions or eye contact with the
This
rest
is
of us?
all
that
like
kind of-
in a split second.
Oh,
So
I
you
would
wanna-
be-
you see her climbing over in the passenger front seat to get out the window.
Yeah. I would put my hand on her, pointing over to the window of the other person, and say,
You wrote this shit down in
Ubiswa.
Russian, didn't you? You did.
yes, I did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ubiswa, meaning kill, as I point at the other person.
Give me your roll again. Let's see what you get on this roll.
I was spent a coin, damn it!
Arthur, you make money and you lose money.
I
Yeah,
do,
you're
right?
being
It's all-
independently
It's
wealthy.
okay.
How are you rich, homie? I don't understand.
We have coins too.
No, you can't spend other people's coins.
Yes.
But that is a 22.
A 22. She
Mhm.
reaches down, grabs the side of the car. She climbs over, puts her foot next to Monica's head on the car seat. The claws dig into the seat. I need a roll from the audience for our first attack roll. For our first chase combat is a 300-pound fucking
Sure.
cat launches
Sure.
from one car to the other.
That's okay. Yeah, let's see what.
Let's get a
Let's
D20
go.
from the audience, and that is where we're going to close our show tonight.
Good girl, good girl.
Arthur, aren't you glad we
Good girl.
took my car?
I'm
yeah.
very glad you
She'd fuck
took
your
your
car.
car.
Your car is definitely taking seat damage.
That's it is what it is, man.
I would like to say, I think we should, for her, I would like to use... I would like to use glancing, or not glancing. I'd like to use the AP one where her claws do extra armor piercing.
a 10.
She got a 10.
A 10. That's not great. Do we have
Well,
Well, what's her
anything?
bonus? Hold on. She's a
got
lion.
Yeah, I haven't
She's
heard
going
it
with
right now.
biter claw.
That
I think it was a
is-
+5.
If you give her a dexterity roll, that is enough to get there. A dexterity bonus.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do
You
that.
guys are willing to let her use a car.
Absolutely.
All right.
Good
not?
girl.
All right. Do we have... Ooh, we may not have any dex left. Oh, it's athletics. It's not dex. I'm sorry. It's strength.
Strength.
Okay, cool. We're going to use strength from serving hands as she leaps across into the other car.
Kitty.
As the camera pans back between the two cars going side by side in the snow, the cat leaps across. The other guy sees the Molotov and drops the Molotov in the car.
Oh.
It is not lit, but it is in the car as a setup for our next show. With that, everybody, welcome to John Wick Episode 5. We are now in the thick of it. We're on our way to the Bowery. Shit's about to get really fiery here. And I don't think cats can drive, so we'll see how this turns out for Cruella. She may not be around for more than one show. Does anyone have any shows going on this week? Kelly and I have some going on, but does anyone have any shows this week? Did two
I
of
have-
you?
I have Band of Badgers on Thursday for our Midnight Tower campaign at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time if you want to come and watch Band of Badgers. Yep.
That is
And then,
awesome.
I'll be
Adam?
back here tomorrow night for our season finale of Blade Runner. A lot
No-
of crazy shit happened in that
Can
show
you
last
believe
week
it's
too.
our finale already?
No, that's insane.
It's
so
ridiculous, right?
Yeah,
It is
that's-
ridiculous. Okay.
that's- Yeah, that show's been absolutely crazy, and especially how we ended last week.
Oh, it's gonna be
was-
really bad. For those who missed Blade
bonkers.
Runner, I recommend catching up or at least watching the last one because Adam's character is about ready to get dragged in for interrogation.
Uh-oh.
And then Friday night, we're back with Harbingers.
Yeah.
Roth is, I think it's our penultimate episode, so I
Yeah.
think it's this week, and the next week is our finale with that.
Aw.
So, Gone Rogue Entertainment this Friday night.
Well, I can say this. Kelly, we're going to be at GameholeCon this week.
Hell yeah.
For anyone who's going to be out there or we're going to be hanging out and playing games, this is kind of our chill con. We just kind of hang out and do things. Although I am going to be running the Crow on the Gamehole Con TV for, I think Saturday night is when it is. I'm running my own version of the Crow that is taking place in Madison. I just made a character that's one of the Reborn that owns a pawn shop. And one of the two best things they own, because they own a pawn shop. One, they have a sword cane from Highlander, the TV series.
Why not?
Why not? And the other thing they own the bed of Vincent Price.
Wow.
I rolled random shit you find in a pawn shop that happened to be one of the things that are on sale in an actual pawn shop. So I'll be running that. It should be pretty wild. I'll get times and dates and put them out this week. Kelly, are you doing anything special this week? Or are you just drinking it up and chilling?
Just drinking it up and chilling.
Well,
it has been a week.
It has been. It's been a week indeed. Wave bye, cast and crew.
Bye. Good night, everyone.
See you all next time. See you tomorrow.
That's amazing. So it's just me in the audience right now. Audience, can I get another D20 roll? I really want to know if this cat murders this guy in the car before we leave. Because I'm curious if Cruella is a certified killer. Like, has she been around the block? Has she murdered a bunch of people already? Is this like a trained professional murking? How good is she? So if I can get a D20 for the audience to close our show out, I would like to see how well our cat does and if she's even around for the next episode. Star Drew, a 9's pretty good, but is it good enough? We'll see you next Monday for episode 6 to see if Cruella survives because no one cares about the cast anymore. Over on this side, there's going to be a video to watch. I'm guessing this is probably going to be our Blade Runner stuff. And on this side here where the pumpkin is, we're looking to get 500 people over on our YouTube so we can bring in some super chats and do some awesome stuff. We are going to have more guest stars on this show coming up, so stay tuned. And yeah, if you're going to be at Gamehole Con, come say hi. See you guys next time on John Wick.